All right, everybody all right? Yes, sir. We used to walk in just in late. Isn't that right? So a lot of them miss them. Our other camera girl miss them. I don't know, maybe it's some kind of special event going on I missed. Ain't that right? I had to get here on time, ain't that right? I got these jobs. That's the truth. Ain't that right? That day extra honeymooning, I tell for y'all don't never see me pop up in here late, do you? I've been doing that for past now about 20-something years. I ain't been late over 5 times. I'm making my business. I mean, that's what I do, though. I sent my car to get why I told her I get that truck. I said, you need to get my car on back here and make a move on it. Isn't that right? I said, I don't be fooling around. I don't like to be late. I don't like to come to no parking lot sliding and skidding. Some of these folks, they had, they go, Mike. And see, some of y'all, that's your lifestyle. It don't matter. It's like, you know, you don't care how you get here. It is. It's just where you at. I'll be honest with you. It's where you at. It's where you at. Everybody in a different place. But you always remember this, though. The people Yahuwah, he going to Barak, he going to be the folk, they're going to be instant. And I'm be honest, ain't nobody going to show no faith. He ain't going to show no faith nobody late dragging. Because it's his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to have y'all mindset. When it's time to do something for Yahuwah, it ain't about us. It's about Yahuwah. It's a Yahuwah thing. So you already have your mind prepared. Like to say, I got to make sure I'm on time for what Yahuwah got. Cause when you want something, I'm in trouble. Help me speedily. Let me see. What time you get for me? He got to look at the how. How you show up? Where you go? Oh, there they come. They're going to cover. Ah, they come, yeah. Y'all have to look at when y'all do that kind of stuff. And I tell folks that stuff that'll help them. I told you, my former pastor, he helped me out a lot. He told me about that. He said, his former pastor told him, he said, you don't never have the folks waiting on you. He said, anything you waiting on the people. Now, he didn't ever do it. Now, oh no, that nigga be late in a minute. He let his wife hold him up, and his wife, my wife stuff, he do that. No, no, we drive separate cars. We drive the same car. You know, mine don't be dragging. My wife be here way time early. You know, by that time she had to go. She said, "No, Rasta got to hurry up." I said, "Hold on, I got to think that it's 2 minutes. How I want to use it." You got that thing about now. All y'all trying to run for the fight. I got one bullet. I got to figure who I want to shoot. You know, who I'm gonna shoot? I ain't got but one bullet. Where I want to shoot? Where I'm gonna use this bullet at? It's clean for TV, ain't it? That's right. It'll be them we were shacking up. That's right. I make sure I shoot my one bullet, it go right where it's supposed to get. Isn't that right? I tell y'all what, though, at the end of the day, yeah. I tried, but yeah, my phone, he wasn't no punctual person. He tried to act like he was. He go flying last minute because his pastor do that. He talk brag how he go down the expressway, 90 miles an hour, weed folk blowing. He holler, God bless you. Folk were blowing, he thought people knew him. So he'd be blowing, he like, God bless you. Said, probably somebody know me from the radio. How somebody know you from the radio on the car? Yeah, piss post stuff. I try to tell folks, especially when y'all come down being men, and men, y'all definitely want to be punctual. Yes, oh, yeah. We got to be able to do that. We got to have that mindset. People don't believe. I'm telling you, it's so much that man will do for you, but you got to be willing first to make sure you make him your primary objective. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, that's in spite of whatever else you're dealing with, in spite of whatever you're going, like, all right now, I'm just going through something. Well, he gonna look at that. What I got to do with my servitude to you? I didn't do it, did it? Anything Yahuwah did, it's always been kind. Anytime we look at stuff we go through, you go back and look at your life, you play a part of that. Oh, you ain't, no, I ain't gonna tell you, anybody gonna fool me, I know. Ain't nothing you going through out of nowhere now. Like some bricks just done been thrown. No. Them bricks been thrown. You done something. So you learn how to, okay, they're part of the retribution of things I've done I'm suffering for. But there's no reason to count against him because at the end of the day, he could give it to you like he gave it to some other people. I just seen it to the grave. Best way to deal with it, he looked at this one of them grave issues. Because, you know, they tell me this, I'm in grave danger. No, you in the grave. And he spared us to not allow us to be there. That quiet, I done heard that joke that a long time. Anybody got a video? Oh, don't start. Don't say that. Shh, hush and listen. I'm sorry, he looking around. Anybody done that? Like Jangling. But at the end of the day, you look at how important it is to make sure your servitude is in compliance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, we don't. It's important we come here, we check it to make sure we're in compliance. You know what I'm saying? We got some of our cool, they got a business called total compliance. That's the same thing Yahuwah looking for, to be in total compliance. Some people they got this part, but it's some most stuff they need to fit. Then you're not in compliance. Like some folks, I'm working on some stuff. You're just not in compliance right now. And the truth be told, what they'll do in trucking, then really, Yahuwah put you out of service. That's right. There's a lot of folk work there out of service. They don't even know they're out of service. That's my. And then what's bad about it? They had the ELD in your truck that keep up with your time. Yep. Your break. You only got so much time you can work. Right. Y'all didn't know that? Yes, sir. I don't know. These folks be doing stuff. You only got so many hours of service. Y'all know how much time you think you got? You got more time planning than you got working. They give you about 14 hours, I think, complete in a day that you can work after they got to shut down. You know how many folk done played around? You know, there's some people that they'll run their 10, they try to figure out how to use their 4 hour, their off duty time, where they on duty time not working to try to add more time in to try to complete more. But most of y'all got 10 hours of sleep and 4 hours of work. You just working backwards. That's just being honest. They guys that get in the truck, they got 10-hour drive. They lock it down. They set themselves, listen, 10 hours, they lock down. They run. I think you cover about 700 miles 10 hours. Yeah, 700 miles, yeah. Most of these guys got to see there, they looking trying to figure it out. So, yeah, about 700 miles. They lock it down for the 7. They going for the 700 off the rip. Listen, when they get in, they rip it. They trying to get 700. They getting paid by the mile. That's what y'all look at with Yahuwah. Yahuwah pay for work. It ain't no work you do, he don't pay for. So ain't no time. So you figure if you sit in the Cadillac and you ain't doing that, what you getting paid for that? No, I need that on duty driving time. That's what I get paid. What about people on duty not working? Exactly, you ain't working. That's right. You don't get nothing. Ain't that right? You sit at the dock, how much you get paid? That 2 hours free, you just throw away. Ain't that right? Y'all don't want that John. I was sitting on for 2 hours. You ain't getting paid for that stuff. And they not paying, not the after. So I'm trying to get away from the dock. I'm trying to keep moving. That's what you got to do now. You know, Yahuwah must have known something. I mean, Yahushua had to know something about that on duty working, because he said he had to work while it was day. That's right. Yes, sir. Then he said, ain't it 12 hours on the union? That's right. He's trying to make sure how many hours he can get in. It's 12 hours. He said, I can maximize. Yeah. That's how he was looking. He got a maximum. He said, how many hours? 12 in a day. That's what he said. He said, then he told y'all, he said, I had to work while it was union. Yes, sir. People didn't know why he was doing the time. He looked at the ELD. He said, I got to work while it's day. He said, when they listen, after that, they knocked me off. Yeah. When you hit the grave, you knock out. You don't get no time for ain't no grave hours. Whole time I working grave hour shift. You in the grave, you done. Ain't no working. You done. You been clocked out every retirement. Yeah. Now you come up for your pension. That's when you come up for your pension in the mosh pot, the judgment. Got to get this thing right. I'm going to tell you that, just tell y'all what y'all know folks say, well, stuff happening. Yeah, there's stuff happening. Ain't no lie to do. But you want to make sure stuff ain't happening, ain't you. That's right. And I'm just telling you that. Even Shaul couldn't make it one time. He didn't believe it. He said he desired to be with them one time. He didn't believe what happened. It was a wreck. It was a wreck. He said Satan hindered me. That's right. He didn't say I was fooling around, though. Nope. I was messing around. I was trying to. He said Satan hindered me. That's right. He desired to be there. Now, when y'all be late, who hindered you? In the book told you, I say you did run well. Who did hinder you that you should not you should not obey Shama, the Amat? That's right. He said their persuasion didn't come from him that called you. That's right. Let me tell y'all what we are. We in a real bad time right now, and it's critical because we've done a lot of procrastinating. We sat and we really hadn't took advantage of the full ability that Yahuwah done gave us to maximize to try to make sure we get that right. I mean, we all trying to pay. We trying to work off debt. And you know what some people do? And they don't know why they don't kill debt. They ain't attack. They keep what they paying is interest payment. So when they look, they keep trying to look at why they not getting nowhere with Yahuwah. If you look at what you send, I send you a bill hypothetically, John owes say $36 billion. But I send him a payment statement and it's like $36. So John shoot that $36 out there. He trying to get that thing paid. Why y'all laughing? What's wrong? No, but every time you get that bill, you hitting that 36 when I send it. He ain't talking none of the debt. A lot of y'all in here, you been coming. You ain't know what none of debt. All you at interest payments. Some of y'all saying, and then just say hypothetical John again. Well, let's say Kasha. Kasha got the same bill I sent him. Kasha sent 15. Because he said something better than nothing. Like folks said, at least I made it. And people do that. Let me tell you what they tell the con is. What's the con you do? Like, say if you owe a bill. I tell how they work too. What you do, like they'll send you a bill, you send them a payment. Every time they cash that check, they got, at that point, they kind of shoot themselves in the foot. what a lot of lenders do, they'll shoot your money back. Because it's bad for me to take your money and then try to kick up. So what you do, you just keep something to be. I used to do at the hospital bill. They send it to me. That thing be sent. I know how to do that. I send them a check in the mail. Boom. They'll send me back another. I send you another check. Until we finally knock it out. They keep saying me total due. I said, this is what you're getting. Till we pay it out. I said, nope, nope, no. That thing was too big. I shoot you every time. I have no conversation. I shoot you a check, shoot it back to him. That's the con. Get it through. But some are saying, I won't pay him nothing. I know that's why you're in the condition you're in. But anyway, with Yahuwah, he won't accept it. You ain't gonna believe it. He got this, what is that there for? These people, you know, like they got, how many of y'all work in payroll and processing? Check processing, finance, like collection. Then they have people that process. They open the envelope, get your stuff and put your stuff in. They open the envelope, get your stuff. They throw that junk and putting that junk in. Ain't no use of putting it in. A lot of stuff y'all keep sending up. Your pull-out, that stuff ain't never even been entered in. Oh yeah, it do. A lot of people don't realize why they get them late fees too. Because they mailed it off on time. You don't understand. They don't pay attention to no postage stamp. They pay attention, that stuff go to, that's why they tell you go to a payment processing center. That's not where they at. I don't want your stuff on time. You don't think it's odd that the way you send your payment is different than where they are? I got people set up to take it. When those people get it, they not open that junk, right? What is that? Immediately open it, shove it in. Nope, play with it. Then we'll open it. Then we'll enter it. Then it come over to them. Then it come in. That's why I tell you, give it about 1 or 2 or 3 days or so. By that time, you should be late. Because the average nigga gonna send it in, thinking it should get in there right in or there, and that's why they'll hang you at. You done already got late, then they go to a processing center they already set up to hang your payment up. By that time, you should be late. Most people ain't got no brain. Most people don't know. How many of y'all didn't know this stuff? Look your stuff up and know that where they at ain't the same place to process it at. That's the reason why. That's how they make their money. They make more money from late fee than they do from the payment. And you know what the nigga say? All right, I'm just gonna pay that late fee. I know you is. We set you up for it. That's how they make their money. That's all free money. Call that whole money. Whole money. That's how they do. That money just set off on. I don't do late payments. I don't do them. I get billed. I'm telling you, I pay my light bill probably every 3 months. I run a credit. Water, lights. I might pay water bill probably once. I don't know. It don't make sense to pay it. I shouldn't pay it no more. Really don't make sense to pay it for the year. I just go ahead and give you that. I'm gonna use water. Unlike some people in here. Don't make sense. Your reason is different than mine. I don't pay because I'm too far ahead. You don't pay because you feel like you don't use no water anyway. Ain't that right? Your kidney dried up. You don't care how you smell, so why pay a water bill? You ain't flushing. You got that thing. Dwayne said he got a cousin you do it. What's that? He got a cousin. I broke him a lot. That's about them cheap shoes. Look good on the top, all the bottom. It wood at the bottom. I'm talking about real wood with the bark on it and the termites and ants. I had to break him for all that. He said, my cousin, like, we real thrifty. Said she tell him, man, she let that gold, let it hold. Piss man, listen, man, I don't hold no toilet. I ain't got time to hold no pissing. Let me tell you something, man. I ain't gonna pinch on me. I just ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna piss, I'm gonna flush. I'm gonna dunk, I'm gonna fly. I ain't gonna sit here. I'm not finna lay no massive elephant in this thing and let it set. I don't do. I teach him, listen. As soon as it drop out your behind, when it already listen, that thing already be twirling. I'm talking not out your behind. That water need to be turning. I need some help pull that turd down. I don't do that stuff, man. Man, I don't care if it's jam. I don't want to smell that junk. As soon as that thing come out your behind, start making some water waves so it can snatch it right now. You don't have to use. I don't have to use no air freshener. If y'all do it right, you don't have to use it. Listen, every time that head drop, you know that thing if it go. Come make tidal wave. You know, tidal wave. And they probably just get you tidal wave. Yeah, Danny, but he just ride on that thing. Wait, come here for me. Put that soap on your hand. He can't he just move your hand through that like that. See that? That's that tidal wave. I just threw it back in the toy. I just watched him back in the stall. I was looking at him. Trying to make sure Dan understood he needed an advocate. He begged Hayward not to push him. Palmer, go ahead and tell him, Palmer. Tell him your idea. No. Palmer, tell him, please. Let Peter know. Y'all heard the tidal wave. Yeah. That's why he stopped being Hayward cousin. I don't blame him. When you like that, you had some people you can stop being related to. But it's a beautiful thing. I tell y'all what, but last night, I couldn't hardly sleep, man. I felt so bad. I did. Whew. You talking about a rough night. Wasn't blood pressure either. It was rough on me last night. I was. I tossed and I turned, man. It was rough. I was sitting out thinking, but I couldn't figure what was wrong. I remember I didn't talk to Hayward last night. I said, that's what it was. Because had I talked to Hayward, I could have got my anger and frustration. He didn't answer the phone like for whatever reason he went to sleep. I was so pissed because it made my night. I was tired. I said, I need Hayward on this phone. Where is Hayward at? You need that person. Do y'all have anybody y'all can vent with? Like, you know, here people you can talk to and you can like express stuff to. Well, Hayward is like that for us. I don't know how y'all slept last night. Was I got a headache. See that his thing? Tyson tossed and turned. See what I'm saying? Tell how you slept last night. Tell Austin how you slept. He don't even remember being asleep. Hey, well, I hope you're proud of yourself. Look at him. Jai, he didn't answer the phone. You know what? You was a no. That's a quitter. You a straight quitter. That man will hang up the phone, call somebody to talk about him. Like, are you serious? I thought he was stronger than that. That man, I'm hanging the phone. Y'all just talking about me. Like, what? I'll just do it, try to encourage the man. That's true. He's like, Jai, how your day going? You don't care about my day. You're just going to make fun of me. Like, man, answer the question, man. Folks, I have a normal conversation. He always, quit. Please don't be no quitter, y'all. You know, and a lot of stuff we'll tell, like, you might call him a name and call we say, it's a test. And it's the way you like, how you did. We got it from Jesse. Like he said, Abraham is really grown. I tested him one day, and he passed the test. That tip there, poke at somebody. You poke the bell. So we got it from him. We'll test. Hey, was like, he'll give a snap. We say, hey, you just failed the test. This was a test. Right then you were just finna pass it. But they'll quit and go. Jahid, plenty of tests. You don't fail, Jahid. Jahid could have been like, he wanted to be up. Now, Darren, let me tell you about you. Respectable, honorable, just high. You right, you at, like, you just high up here like that. There's some people try to be up down. They'll never reach it. Well, if I had me a reel or somebody I could count on. Like I'm saying, I'm talking about coming, like, you know what I'm saying, just crank that thing up for me and I come out here. I need somebody to just count on to do that for me like that. Can't even find them. Chris, how you slept last night? Not good. Hey, would I be ashamed of myself? Jahid, won't you be a... No, I can't count on to do that. He might quit on me. No, we can't use everybody, but anyway, let's get this thing right. Y'all know that? This thing winding up. We don't know when we're going to be out of here. That is, you mess around. You ain't got to be sick to die. You go through the graveyard. That thing don't say no who was sick and coughing, who had COVID. That thing just give you a start and an end date. That's it. Now, we know some of them COVID or whatever. There's some stuff they done made up. I don't believe none of that stuff. Did they have a sale on the outfit? What if it came one of them belly washers, like one of them things they have, one of them drinks they got on him? I don't know, I get folk pick strange stuff, but anyway, I don't, that messed me up. What was I finna say? That thing messed me up. What was I talking about? Who, cocaine? Oh yeah, coke, yeah, government, yeah. Well, they had a sale, yeah, COVID. It killed people too. What was I talking about? You ain't gotta be sick to that. Throw them coupons in the trash. They had a bunch of them stacked up out there. I just didn't want nobody to get hold of them. But no, that's the truth though. You ain't gotta be sick to die. All you gotta do is be living. And our goal is, while we living, let's maximize this time, make sure we get it right. It is, you don't know when you're gonna get down, you're gonna get sick, and your sickness might turn right into termination. You out of here. You can be well, or a car come over a line, a ride truck driver. I mean, you see so much stuff, like every time you look around, somebody come around a curve, ain't paying attention, you see a phone, I've done it too now, so I'm gonna holler, so I've done it before too. I'm just glad I'm alive. I try to put it down. You know what? These phones will be the fall of. That thing will make you look at. Somebody hit you right when you just get a look. You can look too long, you got done. And some folks will run through a red light with them things. I ain't never done that now. I ain't gonna say never touch that line now. But that's up to the car to maintain, ain't it right? They need to come on them cars, let you dry you, stop, and all that when you can go to sleep and you can use your telephone. And it speed up and it blow at people when they sit too long. And it shoot at them. I don't want no Tesla. I don't need no car. I got to plug it up every hour. I just don't need that. Ain't that right? I don't need nothing die for my phone do. I'm trying to charge my phone up and my car dead. I walk around here, wait a minute. They're like, you what wrong with you? I got to charge that and my car dead. That's stupid. Yeah, you break down, you got to wait somebody bring you a battery, 4 AAAs or whatever. I don't have time for that stuff. They come, I know everybody be pressed when I ride past you in that gas car, steady running. There's no way you're going to get nowhere. I don't know what these sales people going to do, got to drive their cars. You got to plug up. You only get, what, 60 miles? 4 miles? No, it ain't no whole lot. You can't get no 400 miles out of them cars. 400 miles. No, you can't get no 400 miles. Fully charged, 400 miles. Yeah, he's shaking his head. They don't look sure. Look this up. You ain't getting no 400 miles. Man, okay, 400 miles, that's including with the air conditioner and the radio playing, and you forward. And you got weight in there. All that gonna hold a battery. You don't think that battery, that thing steady dropping. Electric car, think about this. You got your AC radio going and you got weight. All this gonna play a factor on how long the battery works because it's working harder.
Well, they say every time you hit the brake, you charge.
He said every time you hit the brake, that's easy. I'm gonna ride my foot on the gas and the brake. I should never have to charge it up. Right, every time you touch the brake and recharge, it shouldn't be no reason. That decay, the car sitting there, all I gotta do when I get out, just put a brick on the brake. That way I ain't gotta charge up, just carry a brick, just stick it on the brake while I'm inside the store, come out fully charged. Drive another 2 miles. Everybody looking at how many miles we getting. How many? 820 miles? 320 miles. Let me tell you how that's gonna work. That car, I'm telling you, just like your car, 18 miles full empty, and you be empty in 10 miles. Cause all that gonna depend on pulling hills, how fast you going. I'm just telling you, listen, go ahead and play with your car and see if it do it. You'll find it right. It's a lot of factors play a part with that 300. If you stay at this speed, if I'm running that night, I got my lights on. And I got my AC and I got weight in there and I'm pulling hills. It'll be tight. Them miles just steadily dwindling away, just like your car miles. The more you pressing the gas, when they tell you 32 miles a gallon, that's at a certain speed. That's not no 30. This is what happened with nigga jumping the car everywhere, he going 32 miles. He got the thing matched to the floor. Man, you're not getting no 32 miles. You see what I'm saying? All that plays a factor. Then they haul the car messed up. That's how they get you. Pay attention when they give you that sticker, what they're telling you. All these are based off a couple of scenarios. If you break those scenarios they give you, those estimation they give you, then you're not gonna meet that. Y'all got it? Science will give you a whole bunch of numbers. It ain't practical. It just sound good. When they put it together and they do formulas and put stuff together, when you put it in the actual practice, you see it don't work. Why y'all think they get so many failures and crashes? All them bum to work because they did the science on it. And then they find out later, it don't work. Hello? Yes, I'm trying to tell you, pay attention. Weight makes a difference. Hello? Yes, how far they say an elephant can run what? What you look? Elephant can run what? He can run about 30 miles an hour. But he can't run, but he can't. A elephant run like 20. Man, that nigga ain't there. He on stilts. All he do is lean forward. Yeah, elephant run about 28, 30 miles an hour. That man don't know about no elephant. Oh, he don't want to do that. Man, hold on, Gerard, tell him. Hold on. That's what I said, 25. That's one with the one that ain't got the backpack on. If he didn't take that backpack off, that's another 5 miles an hour. But at 25 miles an hour, you ain't getting away from no elephant. Hussein Bolt either. Let me tell y'all something. This what y'all got to remember. When they give y'all these numbers, the animal does not know you clocking him, okay? So you don't really know. This is where a nigga mess up at. I'm going to get in front of the elephant and run 26 miles an hour. Till you ride that joker, tap you on your back and tell you, I don't know who you been listening to. I'm 35 miles an hour all day long. Now you on my way to show you, I'm gonna trample you, nigga. Just so you'll say, man, They'll tell you the cheetah runs 70, then they'll say average, they done picked them at 68. Fastest they recorded is 78. So how you know you ain't playing with a 78 or 80? Because everything's going to depend on what you're trying to do. Like you might run, I said, Cam, I'm gonna clock you. I want you to run. You're gonna probably run. You're gonna run different if your child is hollering saying help. Because adrenaline kicking in and it's an emergency drive. So you don't want to count what these people give you as though they know what everybody does. Because you can't do that. Don't pay these people no attention. A lot of them stuff, listen, just ignore them people. Leave them damn electric cars alone. Till I start selling them. When we start selling, I'm preaching electric. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear y'all gas drivers. I'm gonna wear gas out. Isn't that right? But they don't realize though, they don't tell people, the electric is gonna be more of a fall to the company. Let me tell you something. They don't even have enough lithium. Where they gonna stack all these batteries when they get through? All these big giant old batteries are going where? You taking lithium, you think they've already ripped the rocks open for gold. Listen, I was talking to a gentleman today from North Dakota. He said they spent $45 million or $1 billion, don't quote me, to clean up the rubber they left from doing when they was extracting gold. That's in North Dakota. This was in the 1920s. They only got like 5% of it cleaned up. From the 1920s, you've just cleaned up 5% of it. And you spent about $45 billion to do that. You've only cleaned up about 5%, 17% somewhere now. How much is it going to take to clean up the whole 100? We're dealing with one state. One state, not even the whole state now. What are you going to do when they get through digging all these holes in their rock, extracting all the riches from their rocks? It's going to be a mess. See, in other places, Ghana, Alaska, Anchorage, see what they've gone back to do, it ain't the exact, but they've gone back and put pools of water, started to put fish in, trying to put stuff in, trying to be conservationists. But what you taking out ain't the same thing. You can't put put fish back for gold. Fish don't make up for lithium. And sometimes where you might be putting these fish at might be more harmful and detrimental to them. Because now you done stirred up, as they will quote unquote say, a hornet's nest. You got it? It's just a lot of stuff that we're doing and we extract that we get, we're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it because you take it. That's why the earth is so unstable. I was talking to, I forgot, I think I was talking to y'all on the phone. If you look, the book records, I think in the book of Zechariah, it records about the earthquake. That was in the days of Uzziyahu, they call it. Let me ask y'all a question. What's so significant about that one? Why don't record the other ones? That's right, they were rare. You weren't finding all these earthquakes. They're only happening because these people have extracted so much stuff from the rock till it's not stable. That's why everything is all haywire. They're never going to fit. They can go ahead and go electric cars and all their foods and people riding bikes. You can't make up for what you took out the ground unless you put it back. I don't know what these people thinking. That making much sense when they robbed Jerusalem, took the stuff that they came back and they put koi ponds inside Jerusalem to make up for the gold. Yahushua said the gold is mine. The silver is mine. Why was he so adamant about having back what was taken from him? They took us out. What did he want back? Maybe we go put some koi ponds over there. Do some catfish lakes. He said, okay, y'all put catfish back. That'll make up for y'all taking the people in the gold. He want back what you took. Man hadn't realized you had to put back what you took. He know there are a certain amount of these riches and these things had to be extracted because we use them. They're needful. But man has overexerted. He's overstretched his end. He's overstretched. He greedy. He greedy. People don't need but so much money. It makes no sense for one person to be a trillionaire. I'm not against anybody. Listen, whatever you can go after, you can get it. But at what expense are you getting this money at? At what nation of people are you starving? What nation of people are you robbing? What nation of people are you imprisoning? What nation of people are you raping? Because you can't come up with $1 trillion and somebody ain't lost a lot of something. Do y'all know that more money than some countries have? There are countries, if you took all the money they had, you can't get $1 trillion. One person got that. Now you got to ask yourself why them countries can't get $1 trillion. And guess what color they ain't? That's right, these people white that's doing this stuff. White people got the money. White people are delegating. White people start wars. And well, they don't never, they constant warmonger. Anybody read my tweet today I sent out? I sent a 3 Connect tweet. That's all right. I'm trying to be safe. They ain't trying to be safe. They blocked on Twitter. Well, beat what Riley? What Riley? They said Riley kicked them on. What they told you, Riley? One more time, they gonna block you off of now. You permanent. What, that Facebook? They said they been watching Riley ever since the Quran. He put that Quran, had that thing. Well, I'm talking about that. That's something he did. Let's move on now. I told him, he don't play around. It's some stuff he don't play with around. These folks, listen, man. It's some stuff these folks don't play. Let me tell you something. When y'all start playing with these Muslim people, now you got the N-O-I-N-I-G, N-I-N-G, N-I-G-G-R people. You play with them now. They ain't really got nothing. They killed Malcolm. They done used about all this scrimp right now. They killed Malcolm. All the scrimp. They about like, man, I got 1 bullet. I'm going to use this bullet well. I got a musket gun. Once I load it and drop down, I see the white of your eye. Whew, that's it. The rest of the people, we're going to have to run. But anyway, what you're looking at, what we have here is a failure to communicate. But I'm trying to tell y'all something. You play around with these other folks on here, the sand niggas, them sand niggas will bury you. You don't play with them folks. No. Man, as soon as you hear Allah, you blowed up then. When they say Akbar, that's it. Man, anything sound like Akbar, I'm running. Now, how you gonna shoot a nigga with a bomb? He already done pulled it in. Man, take your gun, man, and shove it in your behind. What you finna do? And blow your brains out? Man, you don't play now. On the up though, you don't play with them. Listen, I know how to fight and stop them, but a lot of people won't go to that extreme. You can stop them now, but it's just a lot of people will go that extreme. You can't have you got to be willing to go way further than they'll go. You gotta go, but if you just talking about you gonna go like bullet for bullet, or you finna play that game, you're not gonna win that game. You're not gonna win that game. So you trying to run, trying to shoot, blow up, and get away, they'll come to you and blow up. People like that, it's hard to beat them unless they can be stopped now. They can be stopped. You got to go way further than they'll go though. And the problem is with these folks, they don't go. White people will start studying and act like they're humanitarians at the last minute when they lose it. They don't even call humanitarian. Yep. I don't believe that stuff. White folks saying, there was humanitarian, you left us where we were. Yep. If you had any type of man in you, we wouldn't have no sisters. Yep. Don't use word got man in. Don't even say mayonnaise. Oh, good and well ain't got no man on them. Isn't that right? That's sick. Say make a fool out of folks. Here we sitting out here, we still fighting this foolishness. I seen stuff, man, why I saw that stuff at? Somebody sent a video or something? I saw on the news. Do y'all know they got a gay camp? Man, they got a gay camp. They got a gay camp. They had all them kids in here with the flag. They going and they were pledging the gay allegiance. Man, I said, look at this mess here. Oh, they told them, duck your head, wave the gay flag over them. Y'all go. Don't you ever come back on their property. Sick, man. Just sick. Then they got a transgender modeling thing. It's a big mess. They showed them kids, drag queen for kids. Man, they come from all over the world. Man, they had them kids. Oh my goodness. They doing cartwheel. They got on all the drag stuff. I'm talking the parents bringing them. These kids, these ain't adults, these kids. They got the whole strip. Man, them kids now parading and going, mostly white. Yeah. Oh, that's only because the niggas can't afford it. Yeah. It ain't called the niggas ain't got nothing. The niggas can't afford it. Listen, they coming from all over the world having drag queen stuff, putting on their transgender clothes, the whole nine, the makeup. I ain't know who was who. They was showing the thing the news was showing on, I think it was on Newsmax show. You ain't gonna see it on CNN. Don Lemon, he couldn't hardly hold his tongue. That sissy look sick. He'll have bumps everywhere, then he'll come back well. I don't know what they getting that nigga that boy. I know he getting a deal picker. Every time I hear him somewhere, Porter walked up and kissed some guy, grabbed their picker. Man, I tell you what. I'd have squeezed that lemon. I'd have took that nigga, man, I'd have run that nigga neck. Man, I said, listen, man, I ain't gonna give me all the hate crimes you got. So I'm gonna get 10 of them hate crimes. Give me 15 of them sissy haters. He's gonna get all these. I'm gonna get that joke. Give me all of them off the shelf. Why would a man walk up and grab my pickle?
That's right.
No, we not. Well, them was like Terry Crews. Man, come back again. What you doing? So the first time you didn't get it. Why would I ask a man, what is he doing? There's no time for conversation when pickles get grabbed. That's crazy. Tell me here, white wife, she told, oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud. Ooh, hey. Are you serious? I said, B, you don't shut your mouth. That man done grabbed my pickle. What are you telling me too proud of me for? In front of your wife, this is like, your wife get man, it's like ultimate disrespect. You don't put, Esther Vessel on, AJ. He's still stuck in the rocket mode. Who you run? Straight to the white man, Anna Salma and Sylvester Stallone. Another white boy got niggas scared. I've been on rock coming that baseball bat. What it is you be doing? That baseball bat, this is where we'll find out where you at. That's it. They need to get one bet and let's go through one nigga, go through all their superhero roles. Like, this a movie. Said, no, this for real now. You remember, y'all don't try to get folks in. This for real. One aluminum baseball bat. Sat down, let that Bill Bisbee turn to Incredible Hulk. They don't even go to, just say, let him get through. Let him busted pants, those shoes come out of. So you good? Aluminum baseball bat. Hulk be beat down to all that junk and land in other cities. So I'm going through something in all this stuff. I'm gonna free black people. We're gonna shoot a movie. Jerry, you gonna write a movie? We're gonna make a movie. Preacher, stop all white heroes. We need our manhood back. All this, it's just too many taking bullet. Arnold Schwarzenegger too. Go on here, come on. Put your stuff on too. I'm sick of it. I mean, they're just running through these movies, knocking, throwing it. Why is 20 people waiting on one nigga to fight each one of them? Right. Who does this? Right. Jackie Chan too. Well, Jackie Chan really know his stuff. He know his stuff. I just can't buy all this stuff. I just can't get all that beat up all these folks. Where this stuff come from? Beat up all these folks. Everybody, then you knock my then the other guy. My turn. Let's jump this nigga in this stuff. It's crazy. But the only thing why it's bad, I'm gonna tell you why it's bad. The only reason I'm telling you why it's bad. It's good white people because white people know. See, it mess up our imagination. First thing we think, these people really can do this stuff. A lot of stuff not good for us to watch. Because we watch, that's why we so passive. Because we don't watch these niggas turn to incredible. He's like, oh man, that white boy might turn to Incredible Hulk. He gonna turn to a bloody white boy. That's what he gonna turn to, okay? He's not gonna turn to Incredible Hulk. He's not gonna turn to Superman because he rip his shirt off. Stop it. It had messed us up. And we refuse to stand our ground for our home, our liberties, and our rights. But y'all didn't read my tweet, so I ain't gonna worry about y'all. I test all the military branches. I just sent them a tweet and just let them know I appreciate their service for what they've done, and the people they did it for should be appreciative and how they should be rewarded for what they've done, and they should have. And I went down and explained on my position on the whole thing, and I did go down and let them know there is not a war that one living man today is living that have fought it for a miracle. I told them you have fought for poppy seed, the poppy plant, and you have fought for oil. You have never fought for a miracle. Right. The people you fought for owe you. I'm sick of charities trying to make me feel like I owe money. I ain't put it, I'm telling you, I don't owe you no money. That's right. You never fought no fight. And I told them the nigga has been dying. Yep. More niggas have died in every war that they have than any other race. Yes, I don't owe you no money because you showed them crossed up. If anything, the government owes you. The Iraqis owe you. Bosnia owes you. Vietnam, all of them, the Viet Cons owe you. I refuse to. I owe you no money. I'm still getting killed. When you fought for me? And then they're gonna pull. That white watcher. We fighting for America. You never fought for America. They should have been interested in me. They should have been interested in you. I'm not hating the soldier. I'm just being practical with them. Don't ever feel like I owe you nothing, because I don't. You never fought for me. You never fought for America. Okay, let's do this. What country came over here and invaded since you've been living? Since your mama was living? Since your dad, since your great-granddaddy was? Tell me which country. Well, ain't no one else. Germany was not for America. That was for France. They have never fought a war for America and the American people. They have fought wars for the government and for drugs and for oil. That's right. Well, thank you for your service. What did he do? I ain't hating on the soldier. Quit telling them lies, because now you make it look like the people against the soldiers. I ain't against the soldiers. Right. Tell them the truth. You drug them over here. You screwed these people out, and you owe them. Right. I don't think it should be one soldier should pay for gas. There shouldn't be one soldier pay for no medical. There should be not one soldier pay a mortgage or nothing else. You bastards have made more money off them. They should never have to pay for nothing. That's right. That's right. I think the soldiers ought to be paid. They ought to turn their guns on them. That's right. Why would a charity be paid? Ain't no charity came and drafted me. What charity sent you orders and told you to go fight these people? Your government did this to you. Right. Then they're going to try to make it like we don't care about it. I harm them. I mean, they're human beings. These people went in and they believed they were going to be fighting to protect their country. A lot of them come home, you know that they get pissed with it because they realize, you played me. You played me. These folks still trying to, they can't even justify. When we ever found these weapons in Iraq? Never. Ain't found. We got people can't sleep. Got a problem they signing from the burning of stuff they got. Got other ailment, other stuff going on. Where are these weapons at? Never existed. They back on him, the white folk got paid, and every president came all part of the same psychosis, all the same liar. Obama didn't come and cut it off. He fed it and kept going. Trump didn't. They thought Trump real. Trump is a hypocrite, white liar like the rest of them. None of them never come in there and say, hold on, I'm cutting this junk off. We shouldn't even been now. Now when Joe Biden pull them out. I ain't just pull out and leave me nothing like that. All y'all white boys do, they always go start something and don't know how to leave it. Everybody ain't for you tearing up their home, we gonna let you leave like that. No, 20-something years they kept fighting. They show you. I don't know why y'all keep thinking these white folk invincible. They not invincible. You beat sand niggas beat you. These niggas ain't got no combat boots. Hold on, you was over there. How many of them folk you seen with combat boots and military fatigue on that y'all fought again? Them folk were on, regular folk with clothes fought them and showed you they can be beaten. How many choppers you remember flying over y'all in Iraqi helicopter coming there fighting y'all, dropping Scud missiles or something like that, y'all? Tank, you remember them coming in tanks at y'all? Hell, do you remember them tanks coming at y'all over there? He probably sleep. Do you remember them Iraqi tanks coming at y'all over there? Do you remember the Iraqi helicopters and stuff coming and dropping the bombs and stuff at y'all? They were fighting civilians. Civilians, same thing in Afghanistan. Them folks whooped them. That's why he left. They whooped them. They left all they take. That's how bad they show you. White people leave you hold your ground. Niggas gave up. They fought them for 20 years and they left. They got their country back. They'd rather have their country and be poor than have white folk rule over them and make a mockery out of them. That's right. That's right. Let me tell you what they did in Iraq. All they did put a passive government up. Go what they gave. They gave them every one of them gay shows from over here. Yeah. That's how they get you. They beat you with do y'all know how they beat them? They give them television from America. Yep. Give them folks watching all that. They're going to watch all your little stupid shows, with them friends. Yeah. They're going to give you all them little dumb, stupid shows and make them feel, this is how all Americans live. Everybody friends, everything America. Make your country like America. All your people going to be gay. That's why them people fight them. Yep. They refuse to. They look and say, they say, man, these whores. Yep. These folks walk in here, you can't play no junk like that on TV. Woman walk in here, hug it, blow it up. They be like, blow it up. They refuse to. They wouldn't walk that street, cover up. That any man got to be looking in your face. He ain't your husband. He not your father. He not your brother. Why is he looking in your face? Come up to the eye, keep moving. They find, women. And then guess what? We have more rapes over him. Yep. Tramp stamp on their behind. Yep. Pants can't hardly stand up. And they want to know what's going on. What's going on with our women? That's right. Our society they set their foolishness up to get you raped, get you hated by your own people. So they run over there, mess up the women because white women ain't satisfied to everybody be like them. Oh, they do. That make these women get rid of that junk. Ooh, my behind too big. I need to get it down. All you gotta do, go there, take your booty and rub up and down that side, upside that wall about 58 times a day. You'll get a flat booty too. Don't even need an iron, boy. Just lay your shirt across that white guy on, just do like this. No wrinkles in it. Why y'all think Justin got him a black one? I asked Justin about that one time. It private conversation. I said, Justin, what you looking at? He said, I'm looking at that booty. I said, what? Chris got him on tape. I look at that booty. I said, God about it. Well, I mean, you know, I say some stuff humans I do. But at the same time, what do y'all think these people doing? Don't you know they watch us, they can clearly see we hate ourselves. Our women, our men, how we dress, earring in the nose, both the ears, and then got a whole, I got 17 apostrophes running across my face. What is wrong with these people? My neck drawed all up. I'm telling you, they can tell you. They know you hate yourself. You'll think you don't. I don't. You hate yourself. That's why you do it. A man go let somebody put a pickle in his booty because he hates himself. That's right. Yep. Woman rather have sex with a woman. The woman's tongue can't be soft. You got to get off. I know it's hard, not a tongue, but you're going to have to take this. I know it's hard, but you're going to take this. You're going to play with that little soft tongue. Otherwise, you're going to need you some steel. Get you that arm and hammer. They got to come back and see that hammer. Hammer time. Hammer time. Ain't no tongue. Can't touch this. Ain't no tongue can touch no hammer. You put your tongue up, boom, bust your tongue with that hammer. Hammer time. Wrong no way. You gotta stop this foolishness. Man, you a woman, you get you a man, you got the best of both worlds. Yes, sir. You get a woman, you don't get jilted. Yep. Go to the doctor, they said you already got to fight yeast infection. Then you got a battery infection. You ain't get diagnosed with acid. Well, don't use drugs, so you got it down in the Bojana. The world going backwards. Then the men afraid to stand and tell them the truth. I told them, folks, Lito, you gonna need that rod of correction. Isn't that right? I know that man, with his paw, he gave her that nod. That rod keep you in line now. That rod show you where you need to go. Ain't gonna let no woman out tongue no rod. You got your mind. The men need to stand up. Say, hey, when we on looking, what in the world going on with us? So we're gonna do this movie. Boss, can you help me get my movie started? We're gonna do it. I need to do all that superhero. And we're gonna call it Recovering the Black Man. Cause y'all think about it. We grow who we want to be. What black superhero what they never gave us nobody. Green Lantern swapped up. He'd be black, then go back white, and then he using green stuff. I'm just saying we ain't have one. And you know what? This will show you how non-biased the nigga is. Right. Everyone in Hero look like the people that oppress us, and we still want to be them. Right. We want to be Hulk, Spider-Man, Superman, any white man that will help and save folks we want to be in. We never put all of them in a pile. We never said if they were racist, Superman were racist. Now, when you seen an episode where he ever went in the nigga neighborhood? Now, I mean, the old women need their groceries, carry home, his ass can fly. So why you ask all this, take these groceries to my house? Somebody, hey, ma'am, I'm here to help you fight. So I'll whoop your ass. Get these groceries to the house. I need to get this stuff to the house. For my meat being thawed out. Ain't all that flying. You never go across no nigga neighborhood. Ain't no nigga bike got stole, you can go get it back. Sorry, white boy, made a fool out of it. All that swing, you ain't never swing through a nigga neighborhood. Sick of it. Isn't that right? Nigga could have came and got you, man, picked you up, you at the back of the line and swung you through there and let you got 2 ice cream and a milk and sat you at your table. Now that would have been heroic. Especially when I didn't get that hold of my lunch card, that means I could go back again. Thanks, Spider-Man. I told him, thanks, Spider-Man, because I can go back again. That would have helped me. 2 ice cream, 2 milk, and I swung past that lady who always got that machine, see everything. That's who X-ray vision need to be stopped. Had a friend, he said, wow, he's trying to get it. That's what, he got that ice cream, had his tray. He put the ice cream at the bottom of his tray. She sent that table, he had that thing like that. She said, he had it down like that. She said, what that is? He said, huh? You trying to steal ice cream? That joker took up. Catch him! That's when we could have used him. I could have used the invisible man. Although the ice cream, I'd have stuck in my invisible pocket. If I stick in my invisible pocket, can you still see it? When did they help us out? So I want to start restoring the black man with aluminum bat. Go through all their superhero roles. And we'll show them what we could have used them at. Isn't that right? I could have used to pull that damn little red wagon to the grocery store. And all that hooking and shit. Come grab this grocery. I'm up here, I got an image to uphold. I got to pull this, but where you at? They're going to pull that wagon. I think I'm pissed with all of them. Isn't that right? Y'all all right? Yes, sir. This thing real at the wheel, y'all. We examining trying to get these kids. Somebody cut the hair off of him. No, we won't cut it. We'll cut out just a tad. Just a smidge before we get to move forward. You warm too, Prince? You might be thinking about something you ain't got no business. Not time for be warm, Miss ain't thinking. She might be thinking about the Black Hulk or something. I don't know what she thinking about. Somebody talking about, all that superhero talk made me hot and sweaty. All right, we'll get to move forward, but we need some deliverance. Isn't that right? And Yahushua is going to be our deliverer. That's our Yeshrun. Isn't that right? All right, we're going to get ready to move forward. Let y'all sound the cartos around. But these folks are here and lost it today. All of that are able. Kadash Abba, separated Father, I do for this opportunity and chance to be able to Yakra upon your Shem, call upon your name. Barak us is bestow a gift upon us. Keep us according to your Kadash will, your separated will. Barak us and let your pioneer oar upon us and be our encampment. Let it in fasten about our lives, our hearts. Feel it that we might know how to shakar you with our inward parts as well as our outward. Barak us that we will display all of the manifestations that you granted unto those that are harb you, that it might be a benefit unto us, which is a baraka. Lamed us, instruct us, and show us, and teach us, that we might receive the Ruach HaKadosh and be sealed into the human redemption. Baraka those that are watching in, that that's us Palau forming with them that support your Dabarim in every Malcolm. Baraka the out of towners and strengthen them. Let them know without fault, without fail, that you sit high and you look low, and you're a nakum under all of those that put their trust in you. Baraka us, we might be in a oneness. Grant us an understanding that we might halak thereby, which is walk. Baraka your Ra'ah, your Malaki, and your Shalakim, which are your sent ones, your shepherds, and your messengers. Baraka your Shamaim and your Sabut, which are the height, especially where you dwell, and your armies. Search us and see if there be any Rosha Darak, any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak, everlasting, which is the way of life. Let the debar of our paw, words of our mouth. Let the meditation of our laws, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your which is in your sight. As we prepare to move further, we pull out in which we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the praise, the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor. In the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, let us all say, Amen. Woo! That flow just remind you going back to the dust. Good prerogative for us to go down, just so we can settle. Remember, when they went down, they didn't have no carpet on no floors and padding. Not that you got none of this one, but excuse me, those people went down to the rocks, to the Adumah. Isn't that right? Right. Put their panni to the ground. Can you imagine that with the dust, the rocks? But they did it. They had confidence in Yahuwah. Total submission. Everybody try to name it something else. I think that's what Islam supposed to mean, total submission. That's their justification for saying that Abraham was a Muslim. The Muslim total submission. Call it what you want to. We'll call it what it was. Right. He was of the Abari. Right. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. Abraham, he from the other side. Right. Isn't that right? All right, this is Romans 15:4. We're using, what you call this, the Word program? All right, this is called the Word program. For those at home that want to follow us and check behind us, I typically look at this side a little more than this. This is James' perversion. This is the Latin Vulgate version. Not that they don't have some perversion in theirs as well. I'm not totally sold on anybody but Yahuwah. But we definitely want to go through to examine. We want to go back to the older to find out what we're trying to find out where all the lapses happen. With James, we didn't know we had a lapse until we checked the other ones, right? So we correct to find out what's wrong with James, and we find out from them. Then we go back to the Septuagint, which is the Greek version, and try to see where the lapse is with the Latin Vulgate. And we keep going back till we get back to our original state. But right now, we got to keep passing through. I kind of consider us like our Abbath, which were the fathers, what they did when they came out of Misraim. You know, everywhere they went, it looked like the place they were supposed to be. And Yahuwah tried to tell them that was not it.
That's right.
But it looked similar. So what happened, the same thing happened, we start using all these versions. They look similar to where we're supposed to be going, but I know it's not it. Oh, no. Please don't think I'm sorry. It made absolutely no sense. He done brought us out and gave us complete Greek understanding. No, Yahuwah is going to give us what we need. So a lot of times people get thrown with, well, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? We know what they started us with. So the best thing to do if you lost, look at where you at. Right. You know why? Make sure you don't get back there again. True. When I take off, I'm not clear on where I'm at. When I run, how I know I didn't just go right back to where I came from? True. So the first thing to do is get your bearings. Where am I? James is where they put me at here. We can't, then nobody come over here with no other books and quit telling them lies. James is what they established us on. James is what they use in all the islands. They gonna use everyone in the Caribbean, everyone about they using James. Because James is what they use to cap us with. So I gotta look at what they use to make sure they don't use it on me again. Y'all got us. I gotta understand. I'm always trying to look at what are you trying to display? What are you trying to get me to see or believe? Y'all, I'm telling you, people try to sell you on stuff. You got how many of y'all got car insurance? You know, people to call you and say, hey, I'll call you about insurance. I already know you got insurance. That's why I call you. I'm going to convince you that what I'm going to give you is better than what you got. And I'm going to tell you what you find. Some stuff is cheaper, but you ain't got the same coverage. Guess what they did? They gave us a cheaper coverage, and it don't cover everything that our original insurance covered. See, with this one, you notice you're not paying more. You're doing less. And you think you're getting better, and you're not getting better. You're getting worse. What we had more that we had to pay in attitude, in servitude. Y'all got in commitment. So what we look at, we wanted something easier. If James will get me in and I ain't got to do everything what he originally told me to do, why wouldn't I stay with it? Problem is, James ain't going to get you in. You know, when more people find out that they insurance a piece of crap when something happens. When they house catch on fire, they say, I got insurance, them folks get them tell. I remember my mama and dad, they bought their house. You remember y'all got y'all insurance policy? 1978, y'all bought that house. September, y'all bought y'all insurance policy. You never checked it. I know, I checked it. They didn't even have insurance. You had a fire policy. You never had insurance. You had a fire policy, meaning her insurance only paid if the house caught on fire. If a tree fell on it, if a storm hit it, anything else, your insurance never covered it. You only had a fire policy. Guess what? You got to ask yourself, who sold it to her? Guess who would have known this? Her mortgage company? Because the house had to be covered. My interest at stake. Guess who I know that? The person that wrote her the policy. The person with the policy. Most of y'all don't know till you have a wreck, you find out you got your house, you find out got a $2,500 deductible. Call, I just want a cheap payment. That's when it hurts you. Guess what? When you ain't got, then guess what? You got a claim. Your claim is $2,601. Your insurance comes send you a check for $101. You're like a damn fool. I tell them, I said, man, I don't play around. I don't like the $500 deductible. I said, that's about the money. I said, I don't play with that stuff. But I can afford my deductible. I said, I don't play around with it. When I call you, I want my money. I don't play with that. I know they've been, it hurts you when something happens. I'm telling you, that's the only thing about insurance. It ain't worth a dime till you need it. And when you need it, you ain't got it. You'll go back and you to pay anything to get it, but it's too late. Don't nobody make no fool out of y'all. And that's what they did when they gave us this. Do you know how many niggas have ran and died with their bad coverage? Now, this one they're going to use their policy in the mosh pot. Yeah, show me your book. What you at? I got James. Step over here to the left. All James to the left. They think finna do something. To the left. You and Beyonce to the left. Come on. All y'all know that. James, Beyonce, that whole group to the left. Y'all out of him. That's why I'm looking to see what we're doing when I'm going through this. We're examining these policies. Some they don't do. You know, typically your agent is supposed to go over your policy with you. Yearly, your company should call you and they should say, hey, how you doing, Mr. Drawhorn? I'm trying to see if you got some time to come in so we can look over your policy. But you know us, we busy. Man, I ain't got time for that stuff. Man, listen, I'm busy. Now something happened. We called you to try to see if we can update the policy. Anything changed. When you got your policy, you were making, say, minimum wage. You struck gold. And you put a lot more expensive, more stuff in your house. And you think your insurance going to cover that. That's not the policy you have. You know insurance. Am I talking wrong? You do know insurance. These folks have no idea. I already know both of them got shithole insurance. Because it's cheap. Until something happens. You get right insurance. Your insurance covers if you get robbed on the street. Most of them don't know that, though. Why would they tell a nigga that? You ain't even got to run a nigga down, you got the right insurance. Your insurance covers you get robbed away. You don't get robbed, you in the home. Your insurance covers you. Why would I tell you that, Dave? You know how many niggas be calling instead of police? Call the police. Ho, call my insurance company. Call insurance. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, your insurance covers a lot. Most of these folks just don't know it. Why? Because they don't teach us how to use this stuff. Now, they didn't teach you how to use insurance. That's to protect you and your family. Why would I teach you how to protect your soul? Why would I try to teach you how to protect you and your family's soul? They just give you that policy and you say, I'm going to tuck this like old folks, tuck it away somewhere somehow. And there you go. And it's set there at right. You ain't updated, you ain't checked it, and it don't cover everything you got. Now your stuff got limits to it. Most of the people got insurance on their house, and this is bad. I'm telling y'all, some people watching you don't know. Y'all niggas need to go through you homeowners and you need to update them policies. Problem you got now, houses going up. You got a policy for $100,000 for your house. Because that's what you paid, 90-some thousand. How much it cost to put your house back? You need guaranteed replacement costs. Which means regardless of what it costs, put it back. You can't build it. Do y'all know what the average house is in Atlanta? The average is $300,000. Most of y'all got a policy for $100,000. Let something happen to your house and go try to rebuild it for that $100,000. Man, you can't get the materials for your house, let alone put them back. Now you know what your problem gonna be? The mortgage company gonna come after you. That's the investment, and you ain't insured right. Now this can become criminal. You sign contracts when y'all get this stuff that you agree to insure it for the life of the loan. Now we can move into criminal proceedings. Because you done sit here and defaulted on your end. How am I going to protect? My interest is burned up. Because you have insufficient insurance. How are we going to make this right? How many of y'all hadn't thought about this? Go on, tell the truth. Give me money. Give me money. Y'all better go back and check these people. Something happened to your house. Your house done changed. Wait, let me ask you something. Where a $100,000 house at? How many of y'all bought your house for $100,000 or less? And that was before COVID. And you can put your house back for $100,000. Impossible. It is impossible to put your house back for $100,000 something go down. Even if you paid $300,000 and you put $300,000 insurance, you can't put that house back for $300,000. It is impossible if you lost that house, which means you're going to owe the mortgage company. And this could move into criminal proceeding if they proceed to, because you got their interest. Same thing when you have a car. That car, you have to agree, if you have a lien holder, they have to be notated on the policy and they have to be notified. They are the people being paid because they have the interest in the vehicle or in the house. So it can move to criminal proceedings at that point. I can't believe we went to college and we didn't think about this stuff, y'all. That's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff people don't think about it. Something happened. It just something happened. That's when everybody started thinking. I paid $200,000 on my house. I got $200,000 worth of insurance. That's good. If you could build your house for $200,000, you can't build your house for $200,000. Now, if you paid $200,000 for it before COVID, it's impossible you could build it back for $200,000. Now that you're going to swim to Mexico, and you're going to swim all the Mexicans here and work for free. The materials are over, 4 times more than what you paid then. The labor has more than doubled. To put your $200,000 house back, you'll spend at least probably a minimum of $4 because of the price of material. Right now, they don't have concrete. There's a shortage on concrete. I had my guy been went on concrete since last week. They've been sitting out there every day. They said in 1 hour, on the way, 1 hour. They will not let you pay for concrete. You can't even pay for it until you get it. It's en route. Don't you know they'll turn and divert that truck somewhere else? There's a shortage on everything. Joe Ben been telling y'all it's a food shortage. Y'all know what I mean? He keeps telling over. You got to ask yourself, why this white man keep talking about a food shortage? He's trying to prepare these people. They're going to get ready to starve you people. They're going to get ready to starve you. At some point, y'all got to stop playing games. But really, a lot of y'all need to starve. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you why what's bad when I tell you that. Because the fact that the average of y'all, that's in here. We ain't even talking about that. Y'all really don't think about nothing. You don't think about being proactive about nothing. Y'all wait till the last minute for y'all to do something. Really, y'all do. So it makes sense if you starve. It's bad if a man tell you, I'm telling him to come break in your house. What time is it? 9:05. I'm going to break in your house at 9:30. Sit right here and wait. That man, I need to roll up out of here. I need to be rolling. They said, man, you got 15 minutes. I need to be there before you get there. So I can cut that off right there at the meter. Tell me why the so-called Negro hadn't done nothing. Talk to the pastor. You waiting on the white superhero to fly in, wear a suit, run in a phone booth, do all that stuff. You got to ask yourself, come, say, man, go ahead and change your clothes in the phone booth. Why don't man come get your clothes? Who leave your clothes sitting here in your briefcase? I know it's a show, but we got to stop all this stuff because they make you think that your stuff's safe. You can leave it anywhere. You can just trust people, and somebody from nowhere just going to come and save you and protect you. Then they have a movie where you sit here and you just die, nobody do nothing. Then you say, you know what I need to do? I need to learn how to defend myself. I need to have me some protection in case something like that happens. But they give you a movie that somebody out of nowhere going to get bit by something, turn radioactive in a way, and all of a sudden, something just happened to Justin. Hold on for a minute. Daddy got something going. Where these people at? Where these people at? The people that know what's getting ready to happen to you are the people that's getting ready to do it to you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
My people ain't gonna listen. They're not gonna. Don't listen to me. Keep doing it your way. You'll see how it pan out for you. Y'all keep just doing it your way. When that catastrophe happen and hit, get where it happen, it's gonna fall right on your head because y'all really don't be thinking. Y'all just comfortable doing what you're doing. You just nothing sparks you to start thinking on. I need to strategize. Need to try to move. To try to put something in play because I see how these people. What is this? A new plan they're working, or this the plan they've been working at since we've been here?
Right.
At what point do we change? This is not a new plan. What are we going to say? Oh, those Slewfoot. He working. Are you serious? That shows you how far advanced he is over you. The fact that when he brought you him, he didn't just get off and say, man, what we going to do with all these niggas? The fact that he didn't put you on a boat and bring you back, which means preparation and thought had already happened before he got you. Huh? This man did pre-sales on you, nigga. Why we don't have no history book where so many slaves were just released out in the wild because we didn't have enough slave owners for them. We got writers of slave owners going in bankruptcy, having slaves because they were piss poor managers. But we don't have where they just started letting slaves just go and shipping them back to Africa because we didn't have a plan for y'all before we brought you here, which means they pre-planned, they pre-sold you. Just like they selling you these lies. Right now, we're not the type of people to get up and defend ourselves. We're the type of people that are sitting here. You know how we're going to defend ourselves? Mother, come November, God got a man going in office. He going to be out there loosening chocolate like the Val going to make. That's psychosis. They play with your mind to believe that there's somebody in November, go to the poll. Vote no on slot 14. Vote out. Nigga, none of this is going to help you. You need a candidate. You need your own election. You need your own representation. You don't have representation for your people. Don't tell me about no county district rep. They don't represent no people of color. They still represent a government issue. I'll try my best to try to tell my people. They're not going to get it. Too many of us are going to keep dying. And I'm telling you why I mean. We're too passive. We're too messed up in the head. Our men don't want women, or the women don't want men, or they don't know how to go about doing it. Our men lack confidence. And they've done that. They took enough confidence from our men. That's why the other ones just go gay. They can't find it. Now, look at me. They'll go ask Tom Smith. They say, he allowed me. You don't want to be like that. See, Tom Smith crazy. Anybody teach them to be a man and be voiceful about something that affects them can't hit me. Quit hitting me. Quit hit. See, he loud. He keep making up stuff. Sometimes you got to learn how to suffer. Let me go hit white folks and tell them to be quiet.
That's right.
Let me go and mess up white folk paycheck. Let me go mess up white kids' education and see if white folk be quiet. See if there's only one white man say something. If there ain't a mob, every white man coming at me.
Right.
We the only people. I'm telling you, we the only people. We the only people. Then we tell our women, stay in your place, stay in your place, stay in your place. She got out of place because you ain't got no place.
That's right.
A lot of these women stay in place when they see you can outrule them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Only they get in front of you because they see you don't know how to rule. That's just being, man, I can't do nothing with her. Because I already know what your problem is. It ain't her, it's you.
That's right. That's right.
And I want the average women that looking at me, I'm not finna be from how no man got me in a hole. I got to get around you. I got to get something done. And they pushed her to being passive. A lot of our men are like I was. I was telling somebody, a lot of our men there like I was with my cousin. They tried to teach me in the country. When I got on that white man, little battery operated thing, I was good with that thing. It was safe. It was effective. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't hurting nobody. That thing started going, I was like, that thing is moving. But I look back, I see them big jungle country foot moving. Oh, man, I'm crying, tears come, saying, stop, stop. It was going too fast. I was like, they need to stop it. They tore it up. They just let it go. They're like, all right, that's it, crib over with. I was down saying like, but the part, not the fact them niggas tore it up, and that's a major issue now, but that's another broadcast. It's the fact I was comfortable. I was good. They let the thing ain't really moving, motherfucker. It need to go faster than that. It need to move. It's supposed to be a battery power more. It need to go faster than what it's going. And I cried because I was so hurt because I didn't want to go that fast. I just wanted to go with how it was working. And that's how y'all are today with this system. They get hot. Let me tell you, I tell you, a lot of these, they don't talk to me. Y'all be, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. They don't need to do it. They're not going to do it because they don't want me to ask questions and they don't want me to be pushing them because they'll be like I was with my cousin them pushing me. Stop! Stop! Yep. But I need you to go faster. Sure. Yeah. Already white, man, there was a time for, no way the white man could have told us, oh, people you to save and put up. Let me tell you something. We only had a thinking pattern they had back then. I mean, I was growing up, when the one time was coming, let me tell my dad and do. They would go in with another family and they said, you want to split a hog? You remember y'all do that? Split a hog or split a cow. They get that thing, get it cut up and pack that in there for the winter. That get us through the winter. Who remember stuff like that? I remember that somebody called and said, we're going to get some split a hog, go in on a hog. I'm a little kid, I remember them talking, them folks getting it, cut that thing, I had that whole thing wrapped up. They packed that deep freezer down. We sat for the winter. We eat all through the winter. How many of y'all do that? One person. What time you get your hog? He back there looking. Like I said, he's our keeper hog. I know Mike, man, he just told him right again. No, Mike, you're not right. But what I'm saying, the practice of how, y'all remember, don't you remember growing up? Those old, let me tell you what's something, man. That whole summer of peas were putting up for the winter. They had to work, man, that summer, your summer day was spent shelling peas for them old folks. That was your day. Them folks, they have all them. You trying to figure out who eat up. They weren't eating all of them. They had them peas, they had them stacked up for the summer, for the winter. White people it's success. We all want to skate the current, because I hated it till I loved it. Then I hate it when I think back on the further part of it. But anyway, but we lost that practice of putting up, communicate. If I can't afford a hole, what they did was similar to what we were supposed to do in Passat. If the house be too small, then let them split it with a neighbor. That was the practice they had. Some houses were big enough, they said, well, I ain't gonna split. I need the whole hall for my family. I got a lot of them. Other one looked at somebody, they would call people that had a small family, call somebody with a small, said, let's go in there and split it. People would check on folks and see how you could do that. When ain't we check on each other to see if we can split it? That, you know what, man, nigga, man, I ain't got time. Man, nigga trying to get niggas. And we ain't getting, all the nigga get is in circles. That's all we've been doing, going in circles. Because they got everybody going so many different ways that we don't even realize that's been part of their plan. The white man work, you see January 6th, how they came together. They weren't there for a fake made up election stolen. They had an election, they ain't been stolen. Every election stolen. Right. Which one ain't stolen? But you saw them you think all them folks had each other's phone number. Nope. White people could see and say, we need to do something. Y'all saw them came. How all them people just come? Because they all keep on the same frequency of we got to do something. We can't let these niggas get in here and these niggas take our stuff. Yet we've never looked at, we can't let none of these races take our stuff. That's right. Which means we need to unify and come together and make changes. That's right. Look at y'all know how much money them folk got. Let me tell you something. They've never had that many people that got GoFundMe pages. Turning out the woodwork just running here fighting for them. Senators, congressmen, every nigga on the street when George Floyd was killed, every nigga on the street when Breonna Taylor was killed, every nigga on the street when Sandra Blunt are still in jail, not one Congress, not one senator been there. We come there and do the Pledge of Allegiance with them every day. All these crackers show up at this damn prison. Can you imagine you in jail? Senators, Congress people are here wanting to see you and letting you know we're going to do everything we can to throw this trial off? A man running off of, I get elected again, I'm going to give clemency to every one of them. These people came to the Capitol, the people's house, threatening to kill the people in the house. Not to talk to them, not to argue with them, but to kill them, and they brought weapons. This was not conversation. They built hanging noose. Buns out of jail. House arrest. Released in the custody of their parent. The hell I'm finna release a grown person to hand their parent for. Your parent gonna be in jail with you. That's the only way you get in their hand. You came here to kill the leaders of the United States. Niggas come out here. We out here at night. Go home. I'm out here cause all right. Go home. I'm out here in jail. Cock throw. Not one senator, not one Congress, not one free attorney come out nowhere. The hell with all of them. That's right. And now they talk Black Lives Matter. Where you get this shit from? What, bro? I ain't never heard. Listen, I ain't defending them. I ain't a member of them. And if I am, white folk kiss my ass. I don't owe you no explanation. Just show me what murder they done did. I don't know nothing about this stuff. I know about it much of the murder they done had, as much as I know about Columbus discovering America. About as much as I know George Washington ain't told no lie. What kind of foolishness did we listen to? We got a whole news segment based off of Black Lives Matter responsible for more deaths of black people. Where you get this shit from? We need to know about it. I shut that shit down tonight. Bring me evidence. I shut their ass down. What I look like you black, you right here, you killing us? Where you at? We fight for our life getting white folk and we got some black owners, they killing us? Where they at? That's right. White folk lies. Yep. White folk lies. Make us hate each other, keep us divided. Now go, you one of them killers? You one of them? Nigga, use your head. We don't even know who these damn people are. Let alone they gonna know. Folks gonna tell me, how somebody white gonna tell me more about some shit we doing than we know? You know, I'm gonna tell a white woman told me the same one time, you know, George Floyd murder, you know, Black Lives Matter. I said, what? She said she left here in 90-something. She said, yeah, she said, it said Black Lives Matter killed. I said, no. I said, Black Lives Matter? She said, yeah, that's who killed him. Said they framed it, tried to make it like the police did it. I said, I don't know where you got. She said, that's what they say. This white woman in clear country tried to convince me that George Floyd was killed by Black Lives Matter and not by this cracker with this damn knee on his neck. That the whole world seen. Said they framed that. That was Black Lives Matter. That's how dumb white people are. That's how dumb white people are. Even shit know to go down when you flush the toilet. White folks ain't smarter than shit. That's right. How you repeat some stuff like that out your mouth? That's right. George, the Black Lives Matter was the one killed George Floyd and they framed it on white people. Sick of it. If more black people like me, man, we could have been liberated ourselves. That's right. But them pacified our men. Man, let me tell you something. What I'm gonna get these men to do? California, New York, and get y'all skinny jeans. We can't do nothing with them folks. What the hell we gonna do about some skinny jeans? My brother's gonna be more concerned about some damn skinny jeans. Trying to say and get these people here to come on. The itsy bitsy spider. The hell a man walk around some pants ain't got no rim on them. I ain't never seen, man, here to kill me out of did some stuff like that. Man, I remember I had some overall, the jumps, you know, it was short. I had one of them things. He said, fasten that damn galley up. He said, fasten that damn galley. I was like, I just had the one thing flap back here. It was just down the front part like that. He didn't play that stuff. He said, I tried that shit when I was your age. He said, my daddy told me the same thing. He said, fasten that damn galley up. I hooked that thing right back up. That's how it goes. It wasn't nothing down here. I had a shirt on the whole nine. Wasn't nothing dropping down to my ass. The strap was about him, and that part that flapped like that. He said, fasten that damn gal up. He said, we ain't doing that around here. They ain't play. He like, no, I know where it's going. He ain't like, look at all these pants out now. I went to the car right there, I took it back on sound. This white man vacuuming. I tell you what. That man ass cracked about that long. He was, I said, it was cool this morning. I said, he was studying vacuuming. I said, no way. It scared me. I'm talking about the ass crack that long. And that wasn't even all of it. I said, what? I said, there's no way. And he was just a vacuum. I'm like, boy, you need to suck your draw. Ain't now pair of draws. One now pair of draws in sight nowhere. Listen, the world gone backwards. We have gone, there's no way I could walk around my like just as a man. As a man. As a man, I got to have a belt. I'm almost down near persuaded to start wearing a belt with sweatpants just to teach these guys. That's crazy. Okay, ooh, it's so frustrating. But I'm tired of it. I don't want no more lies. I just want the truth. And I say all that, and people who want to know why I'm angry, because of this here shit. Because I got to go through 3 and 4 versions to try to pick out and find out what's right. Because some white assholes done took it on themselves to take some people and scramble their information. That's why I'm pissed. People's lives on the line. It's in the hand of one man. You imagine that? I got to go through that, pick through that for my life and y'all life. Now I can do like these lazy bastards and just take the comfortably, easy way and don't worry about it. And we just all pray and give it to God. How many of us dying? How long we been giving to God and we still been dying? How long we been giving to God and we ain't got no liberation advancement? Does it make sense to keep saying the same thing when it ain't working? It makes sense to do something different. That's what I offer everybody. Let's do something different. Let's go through here and look at them. Let's not go what Tony Smith said. Let's dig through and find what's right, and then let's walk by it. We know the premise is right. We got to go through and dissect everybody now who's come along and saying, well, my interpretation, I don't give a damn about your interpretation. You give it to us and let us deal with that. Right. Just give us all the facts and let us pick out, it's like they do a jury. Today, we're going to present some evidence. You're going to hear eyewitnesses' account, and we count on each one of you to dig down and listen and decide what's right. That's right. That's right. They never done that to us. They gave us their truth and they witnesses who ain't seen shit. That's right. Don't tell me what they did. How the hell you know? Ass done growed up in South Dakota. Trying to tell me about no damn what happened in Jerusalem. Ass from Gettysburg, Tennessee. Trying to tell me about what happened over in Jerusalem. Ass ain't went no further than see Ruby Fall. Her ass been hit the ground. You still looking. They don't see Ruby Fall is a place in Tennessee. You see that? I had to work with Dave. He's a truck driver. How you know all these gas stations? He ain't no see Ruby Fall. We working with Dave. Everybody, bam, get on hanging right, bam. What right there by gas station? See Ruby Fall. Everybody done drove through Chattanooga and seen Ruby Fall. Oh, there go Ruby. They ain't looking for the gas station on the right hand side. Y'all go get checked when y'all leave. Even though it's Shabbat. Rudy, don't these folks need to go get checked? All right, come on. Is that the heat on or the air on? Whew. Feel like heat on. I believe. All right, listen. All right, Romans 15:4. Now, you want you to read James, that's fine. They're going to read James for you, and we follow along so we can see what corrective measures we make. All right, come on.
Yes, sir. For whatever Nikatab before, Nikatab for our alignment.
Word written for our that's right, to teach us, to instruct us, and to show us. You need to understand the importance of what was said. Come on.
That we through endurance.
That's sound. That's a martial law.
Yes,
going
sir.
through without giving way.
Yes,
so we
sir.
want to know the white man way, and then we want to know our way. Basically, just don't quit.
That's right.
And
Nakum.
That's right, reward, prize. That's right, something you receive, right, for doing something. And where that come from?
Of the Ketuvim.
It's got to be from the writings.
Might have tikva.
That's our goal. We're trying to have a strong expectation. And I'll be honest with you, it's hard. I tell anybody, don't listen to people. It's hard. The reason why I say it's hard to kind of it's easier to give up than it is to keep going. because they put so many obstacles in the way. And you know, I'm to a point to where I'm at now, I don't blame people as much for quitting. They put so much stuff in the way to make people just give up. I mean, they've done nothing to try to make our way compassionate or to make our way understandable. They've done everything to put derision in our way, to make it look as though it's not going to happen. You can do it, but it's not going to happen. And you have to be so strong-minded and willed to do it, or you'll stop. You'll stop. A lot of people come through a lot of songs and theatrics and servitude, but because they weren't strong-minded here toward what they wanted to do, they quit. You ought to do the same thing. You'll do the same thing. It's easy to do it. When you look at things hadn't happened the way you felt like it should happen, hadn't happened in the time frame you feel like it should happen, and other people like they've advanced before you, you quit. What's the point? What's the use? And I had to come along on behalf of Mr. Yahushua, and being one of those people, I just be honest, quitting ain't an option for me. Right. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. If it was, I tell you that is a strong option. It's not. That's right. It's not, because I'm a businessman. I gotta look at the hereafter. You know, the people who say, we don't know what's gonna happen when you die. I 100% agree to that point, because we got to wait till the mosh pot to see where we're going. I just ain't the type of person to take a chance and let's go ahead and die and find out then. I'm going to invest everything I got with this man. It's going to be based out not just because now the book writings, it's going to be because I'm looking at consistencies of things he told me that there's no way a man could have known. You got it? There's no way they could have plotted what's happening there in 1611, 1602. No way. You know what I'm saying? All the events that we have that's happening now, they've never been recorded before. They've never been known before. Y'all got it? So the fact that he told us about things before they ever even came into existence, and now they're in existence, is to tell me you foreseeing. Not you foreknowing. I'd be a fool to take a chance when you don't warn me to say, listen, Smith, let me tell you about some things way back that they copied in 1602 that was way before 1602. And yet, I'm this accurate today. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. You'd be a fool to go against that. Right. With all of the stuff these people put up, and I'll tell you why, it makes sense for them. I know people say, and this is something too I think about for those watching got an ear to hear. A lot of times people want to know why I use these words I use. And I could draw more people if I didn't use them. He don't want you.
That's right. That's right.
He don't want them. I'm telling you, they can tell themselves they want to. He don't want them. It's some people that got an ear to hear what I'm saying, and they know what I'm saying. Yep. It's some people, they can't get past that word, and they probably made that word, you got some other problem. And that's why you're going to stay where you at. Right. He don't want everybody. Right. Let me tell you something. If Yahuwah wants you, I can't stop it.
Can't stop it. That's right.
I can't stop it if he wants you. That's just it. And if he don't want you, I can't get you in.
That's right.
You have to be able to sit down and distinguish and understand. And why? I got a lifestyle. These guys can't condemn it.
That's right.
The people that try to condemn it ain't even got one.
That's right.
I don't even listen to condemning somebody. You ain't even living nothing. Y'all got me. I tell them like Malachi, y'all told me someone one time, he tried to tell them on their language. He said, you don't even speak the language fluently. I only have a conversation with you. He said, you can't speak the language fluently. How are we going to have a conversation? These people don't even understand what kind of conversation we're going to have. I want to talk to Smith so I can condemn him. You don't even understand the language. You don't even know, they don't even know the process. They don't understand what this man is trying to establish. What kind of conversation we're going to have about it? That's right. You are completely in Stupidville. You have no idea of the premise of what this man trying to do. These folks are whoremongers and drug dealers. Y'all hear me? Child molesters. And these people have a conversation, let's condemn Tony Smith. On what? What? They can't judge themselves. That's right. Adultery. How you going to judge? You can't judge yourself. That's right. I'm telling you, I know. If you knew, you'll be able to correct yourself. Show you how piss poor they are. But you need people like that. Because Yahuwah got to have he got to have fuel for the fire. Yeah. It's impossible to have a fire just burn this in fuel. In Washington, D.C., they got the torture at JFK. It don't never go out. Tell me a fire you found that don't never go out. The only way it can keep burning, it's got to be fuel. Yeah. that man gonna keep these people. They're gonna be fueled for the fire. That's why he told you ain't gonna be quenched. It ain't gonna be put out. I'm constantly fueling it. The more you keep putting something on and saying, I want to go out, you couldn't possibly want to get it to go out. You want to keep burning. And that's his desire. He wants these people to burn. Let me say, pick me up at 32. See if that all our hot dabarim, see if that 32, 14. For whatever reason, let's see what they say. They call it Deuteronomy. Somebody got their answer tonight. The word these people can't ever condemn, and they don't ever try to condemn, is Jesus. They won't worry about trying to condemn that. They're comfortable with it. They'll run to it. Because you know why? They're condemnable. That's why they won't condemn each other, because they're all in the same boat. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody in the whole power doing no good. That's why they ain't got no condemnation for them. The same reason the folks try to condemn Yahushua. All of them were the people that were condemnable. Not him, but to make themselves feel better. They had to put it on him. Mm-hmm. They had to try to look to see where they could find fault. If they had enough energy and time to search him to see when he was doing and committing wrong, they should have spent some of their time on themselves. Mm-hmm. See where you're at. That the book tell you, examine somebody else, yourself, and see whether or not you being the Amanah. Mm-hmm. Prove your own self. I don't waste no time trying to go out here. Y'all see me out here trying to judge these people out in the street? Not at all. Those people are already judged. Mm-hmm. Y'all hear me? We judge them within. We don't judge them without. What am I expecting from a sinner? Mm. Well, I'm going on the street trying to get a sis on the street. Hey, sis on the street, you wrong. Why he on the street? He already know he wrong. No, he stay away. He said we judge them within. We don't judge them without. Oh, that's tight. They didn't know that. Mm. I tell you what's going on out here in the world so you can stop being a part of it. Right. I know a lot of y'all, you got your friends, your foes, your family, your kids, and everybody, your grandkids, so you don't want to ruffle no feather. But you're going to have to ruffle them if you don't get right. Sure. That's why people ain't changed. That's why this stuff keep breeding. Because nobody say nothing about it. Everybody worry about trying to offend somebody. At the end of the day, if you're going to be saved, you're going to have to be offended. That's right. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got here. 14, listen.
Butter of kine.
What else?
And milk of sheep.
Yeah.
With fat of lambs and rams of the breed of Bashan, and goats with the fat of kidneys of wheat. And thou didst drink the pure dam of the grape.
He drunk wine. Go ahead.
But Yeshrun waxed fat.
Stop. Yeah, Yeshrun for Yasharal. He put over him. Now, what they saying on him from the Greeks saying, he just went and said Yakob. Here they told us that the beloved grew fat. Yeshrun is going to refer to Yasharal. Look up Yeshrun for him so you can see what it means. If you know, the Greeks recorded Yakob. Upright. That's how I pronounce Yeshrun. So it means upright. That's what you're looking at, the upright one. He kicked. All right, come on. Hold on, stop for a second. Let's go back to the root. Gotcha. To be straight or even. To be right, pleasant, prosperous. To make right, pleasant, prosperous. James doesn't run the entities or your code. Put your code up. Please. So Yasha with the R is the root. You just go straight to lexicon. Okay, you're cold. See what it is? That's not the same thing. We didn't know about supplanter until our Sue told us about it. Let's look up what a supplanter is. And the reason I went back here because, before we go back, please, let's see the root of Yakob. To swell out or up. To seize by the heel. Y'all see that? Which makes sense why Mama got out, or to restrain. Take by the heel, stay, supplant, utterly. Okay. Y'all got that? To swell out or up. Okay. Let's, well, the up might make sense why they came to Yeshrun, upright. Okay. Let's look up supplant. We'll let Google do her thing. Because everybody know Google don't lie. Google been around there since baby's been on the scene. Google. Supersede or replace. That what it means to supplant. To supersede and replace. So you don't just go beyond, you actually replace. Okay? Now we'll look at a statement. Okay? See if that's in the 10th chapter of the book of Abari. 10 and 6. They call the Hebrews Barim. 10 and 5 be fine. Let's see. Verse 4. Okay. Listen.
For it is not possible that the dam of bulls and goats should take away Kataim.
Bakar is what you're going to use for bulls. Bakar. Go ahead.
Wherefore, when he cometh into the alarm, he
Pay
saith,
attention. Wherefore, when he did what?
cometh into the alarm,
When he supplanted. Listen.
he saith, Zabak, an offering thou wouldest not, but a basar hast thou prepared me.
A body thou hast fitted for me. So prepare. He said you fitted it. Makes sense. Listen.
And burnt offerings and Zabak,
Oh, man. Holocaust? Look up Holocaust. Now, this is the Latin that's actually putting this in. Which now, you know that's not a Latin word. That's the English, Holocaust. Destruction or slaughter on a mass scale, especially caused by fire or nuclear holocaust. Oh, that's a nuclear holocaust. A slaughter on a mass. How nobody gave us this? We had Holocaust. The hell they cost us. That's worse than that. It had to be nuclear. Because I'm telling you, with nuclear, when a nuclear bomb, like in Chernobyl, over in Ukraine, that was part of Russia, that part in Chernobyl, they had a nuclear explosion in 1986. It's still uninhabitable to this day.
That's right.
Uninhabitable.
That's right.
Now, they just went over there and took it. They seized the nuclear plant. Y'all heard down the news when the
Yes,
Russian
sir.
soldiers went down? You know they left, right? They got sick.
Yep.
They've been infected. That was in 1986.
That's right.
That nuclear explosion happened.
That's right.
This is in 2022. Russia took it. And you notice you ain't heard nothing else about it. They had to get them out of there. They got sick. Oh, they're going to have cancer. They good as dead. Oh, they gravely ill. They was there. Listen, you can't inhabit the land. Only thing been living is the animals. I watched a special. They went over some new pup just born from a wolf. They took that thing over and they were lit. They were electrifying. They were like, they was on a tree stump. They were like, still uninhabitable. They got soldiers blocking. They wouldn't even let nobody out there. When those people left there years ago, those people those people had to leave everything. They couldn't take dolls, tables, furniture, clothes. It's still there. Everything's still there. It was a beautiful city. You didn't believe it was a Jewish city. Chernobyl was a Jewish city. Yes, it was Jewish. So they called themselves. So this Holocaust, notice, listen, destruction or slaughter on a mass scale, especially caused by fire or they had to leave there because of nuclear explosion. See, white people don't just take these definitions because they give them to you. White people create them for themselves. Okay? So in 46, when them folks left, these folks hadn't got to the verge of where they were using nuclear point. They were working atomic bombs and other stuff. They changed definition as time go on. So now when you read, the first thing we think that this word, this sentence actually existed when they actually came up with the word. This is how they make a fool out of us a lot of times. So the first thing let's just stop it. That's how they make a fool out of us. Drop all your fears of not knowing what they know, because they don't know what they know. They make it up as they going. I'm tired of the white man one time explaining. He said every child named Michael is the fourth child. He said, listen, he said because the devil. He said his real name, this was back like early 90s. I was listening to him just talk, he was telling him, and he sounded like he knew what he was talking, had been in theologian school. He said every fourth child, if a person name is Michael, he is the fourth child. He named some people that were the fourth child that were Michael. You know how many damn folk named Michael, they the only child? That's right. That man tied that stuff into Satan and him being Michael and all this stuff. Man, listen, it was a complete, I'm just a listener to what he's saying. Full of shit. That's right. Listen, kept a straight face, conversation. The man just sounded like he knew what he was talking about. Ain't no shit. Made it up as he was going. Listen, nobody now argued him in the room. No man durst ask him no more questions. Because they'll know to throw you out. And this is what we get scared of. You don't challenge the no. You don't know the challenge. You don't know. They're a bunch of crock of shit what they tell you most of the time. Yep. And it's irritating the fact that we built, this is what's sad. People get mad at me with the word. Let's get mad at me using shit and damn and ass. Let's do that. You ought to be mad with whoever gave your dumb ass Jesus and your dumb ass mama and dad and grandparents are dead and they're going to burn. Yep. They ain't mad about that, though. I'm only pissed because somebody done lied to all of us. That's right. Dumbass shit. I'm pissed. The fact that y'all don't understand how much work we got to put, how much time we got because somebody want to play games. That's right. How many folks done died and left him? These people not getting no second chance. Nope. What they gonna get? Oh, you was misinformed by the white man. You're good to go. They gonna burn with the people that told these lies. Then won't you get damn upset and angry? That's right. Turner Smith ain't wrote no book. That's right. I'm trying to be a defender of it. Give everybody the truth, then let people make choices. That's the only thing piss me off. If you don't want it, you don't want it. But don't you decide for me and hide nothing. That's all I'm saying. Let everybody choose. I hear Canada, he go all the truth. He don't want it. Who fault that is? That mine? That's Canada's choice. Let you make that choice. I just felt like y'all couldn't handle it. These people would rather die and burn and take everybody with them than to give you, and ain't just us, white people too. They'll take their own people. They ought to be scared of their own people dangerous. Your own people will kill you. Not them soldiers that sat around that's deformed, defected, dead, killed, slaughtered, missing arm, leg, or white as well as black and other nationality. Your own white government did it to you. And come here and argue me about no damn blooming onion. Holding up no damn Red Lobster trying to get no two-to-go plates. They don't like that. It's out there now. Hey, we should have answered the phone last night. I'm still pissed. Head hurting, missing deadlines, can't find no parts. I feel like I'm a pastor now. We can go back. Yeah, the mass murders of it. Just stop it. Man, don't read that stuff. I'm sick of them lies. Mass murder. These folks done lied so on the man. Just stop it. Ain't nobody kill them folks for nothing. Tell the truth. Just like them folks in Ukraine, that man not killing them folks for nothing. I don't believe that.
That's right.
That man ain't killing nobody else. That man could have went and invaded Georgia.
Yep.
He could have went to Enema. He could have
Yep.
took Poland.
Yep.
He went to Ukraine for a reason. They ain't gonna tell me no lies. They ain't gonna holler that shit. Every time they look around, gonna hell. Everybody do something damn crazy. That's the same stuff, that shit they poured on Hitler. Telling he had a brain disorder, eating up his brain. Hell, he wasn't messing with us. Hell, he had more sense than the rest. Hell, the rest of y'all white folks need to damn get it.
That's right.
Whatever he had, I hope y'all ass catch it. He wasn't killing black folk.
That's right.
That was a smart white man. Isn't that right? That's crazy. How many of y'all been told Hitler was crazy? Brain, all that shit they be telling folk. Man, Superior whooping their white ass in Europe. That's what he was doing. Same thing now. They do the same thing with Putin. Now they got special examiner. He sat at the table talking. He holding the table like this. They said, notice he holding the table. He has Parkinson. Oh yeah, they moved. They said, well, hold the table. He was holding the table like this. The other guy on the other side, he said, holding the table, he got Parkinson. He's trying to keep from shaking. Then they said, well, he was patting his feet. See, he definitely ill. Cancer. There's no lie. Listen, I want them narrate this shit. I said, are y'all serious? The man can't hold the damn table? You hold the table, you got pocket, your ass gonna be sitting here like, hold no damn table, don't make no shake go away. They ain't gonna like he jacking up. Y'all see Angela Merkel at that time? Y'all ever seen Angela? Man, you ever seen her before? Oh, hell. Pull up Angela Merkel. She was over a friend. They was showing out their stuff. She was over a friend. She damn lost it. Listen, not one world leader looked at her. They just kept looking away. They just kept looking. I looked, I said, you ain't cut that shit out. My side out. That damn thing blinking like I got a star in it. Man, I couldn't handle by the side of all that shaking. Oh, it was bad, too. I don't know. Listen, that's why she stepped down from Germany. I'm telling you what I believe. I believe they poisoned her to do that, though. They love Angela Merkel over there. They had to get out of there. They know how to, let me tell you, man, white folks will do that to their own people, man. Y'all folk better wake up. Everybody here, they trying to kill each other. They trying to kill all of us. Otherwise, she was out there, they was showing off their nucleus. They had all that, they was showing off their plane flying. Oh, it was terrible, too. It was terrible. Man, she was doing some shit vibrators can't even do. Man, so many bulldoggers calling her, telling her, I just want you to come in and just hold my hand. Listen, if bulldogger said, just hold me around my waist. Look at her. Shit, man, like she finna do the funky chicken. Her might have hit that light right in front of her. Hold on. Look at her. He playing that shit out. He looking at me. I'd tell her. I said, you gonna sit your ass still. I'm just like that now. She's doing good right now. Look at her. That's the one. Look at her. You say you want to look at her. You tell me you see somebody at your side eye. I don't even man, where the hell I got you saw that? Ain't no way I'm gonna tell her. I gotta grab her. Cut this shit out. Look at her. Look at her. Man, she ought to be cut up. A shaker weight can't do that. Look, she's holding herself. You see how her belly moving though? But I'm just short, but you see her belly knee. And I ain't trying to pick out because that's something, 9 times out of 10, to me, honestly, I don't believe none of this stuff is something you catch. I honestly believe these people give you this stuff. No, don't believe it, man, nobody. And when you grow up, how many folk you seen when you were growing up doing that? All of a sudden now, folk doing it. Let me tell you something. You cut like nobody been recorded doing this shit before. This is stuff from these people and their medication and their stuff. I ain't don't believe that stuff. Don't believe no shit like you just start all this shaking stuff, like all this shit about the shingle. Folk done live how long? Her dad and her granddad ain't never had no damn shingle.
That's right.
My granddad had a damn tin roof.
That's right.
Just stop it. Soon we got here, these white folk, gave her these damn little ceiling, they messed us up. We was in huts. Ain't no way in the hell we done caught no shingle. Folk get him, man, and mess. See, they throw this in here, and they're like, the Jewish people. They ain't mess them up again. So they use and burnt offering, sacrifice. They trying to see. They trying to look at a slaughter. I talked before, sacrifice, zabat means slaughter. So they try to integrate stuff in. But see, in their psychosis, what's the thing first thing came in y'all mind when you saw Holocaust? Jewish people. See, it's their book, the Jewish people in the Bible. This is how white people work to make a damn fool out of you. There's no way in the original Latin that they put no damn Holocaust in there. That don't even make sense. When they recorded, how the hell they got Holocaust? When they had some nuclear stuff back in the 10 AD, 12 AD. Tell me where you got Holocaust from. They ain't folks quit telling them lies. Quit telling them. Then always, why you don't just name any people? What about the Rwandans? The Rwandans. Hell, there wasn't no slaughter? No, there wasn't a Holocaust? See, they don't never want to record nobody, but they tired ass. An old sorry ass Clark Howard.
That's right.
They ain't never did shit for us.
That's right.
Oh, bad information ass. Man, filth there. Ain't nobody never little Clark Howard made shit. Hey, listen to his ass to get a discounted plane ticket. He always making shit like it's so simple. Oh, just call you critical. Who you calling? This is so different. The hell you talking about? I called them folks. I said, yeah, y'all supposed to drive. They said, hold on for a minute. I said, your ass been this Clark Howard. I said, what? Hang this damn phone up. Y'all hear sound. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you something, man. Listen. I just need radio touch out. I get asked about a grain of salt at best. I don't listen to that. Let me tell you why. These people are paid by advertisers, okay? These commercialized people. They'll never, Dr. Laura asked none of these people. They ain't gonna tell you shit. They don't tell you enough. My wife don't like it. She listen to that shit on that satellite radio. I don't listen to these tired ass people. I listened to Dr. Laura back in the 90s. She ain't shit. Another Jewish woman don't know shit. She cut, when anybody got ripped up, she cut their ass off and trying to get them out of the radio. Her ass ain't trying to help nobody. They program, these people are, listen, these people are commercial. They're commercialized people. They play with your ass. Them people that only got a segment, they're selling people shit. They got, oh, she's so good. Advertiser Pam doing it. She just run your ass through for 2 hours, make you think she done helped you. She ain't done shit for you. You're in your same condition. Them folks ain't gonna do it. Her ass, she would make some shit, get her ass on practice and help some people for real. I always, when folks try to explain, people can't explain shit. I already know. They're trying to touch. I already know. And see, you don't want her to fall like, damn, I'm trying to tell you my name. What are you talking about? Okay, goodbye. You can see I can't. And then this dumbass audience. She's trying to help them. It ain't hard to pick up on. Listen, y'all know what my job is. I have to read people that quick. Full of shit. I pick them up. Full of shit. All of them full of shit. That's why they put them on the radio. They're going to sell the brand. They just push in the narrative. Make people think you helping. They ain't doing shit for you. Anybody coming on the show that ever spoke their mind? Ralph from Ben Hill ran his ass off. 30 folk done told him something and taught some shit, and you start telling people something, your ass come off that show. Shelley wanted you to have a good stand. I was on 1380, he said, ran his ass off that show. Now he on 750. He don't talk that shit no more. Hell no, he don't talk that shit. He sounds just like the regular wife. He know, Shelley used to have a little say go by it. Ran his ass right off 1380. He made, I can't see him when he was on internet. Me and Bobby, I've been interviewed on internet. I've been on this show before. Got on 750. Can't do shit no. That white folk station. Very white. Very white. Very pushing toward that narrative. Keep your black ass mouth shut and keep this white agenda going. He gonna run your black ass down for them folk too. He gonna let you know quick. Greatest country in the world. They know what to say when they get on there. They ain't gonna tell them give me a show on now. I ain't gonna do them to tell the truth. They'll give me a show, me and the Klan. That shit don't bother me. I turn and straighten that damn crooked ass head up. That stuff don't move me. I'm probably like, shit don't move me, man. I'll be all right. So you sell old hot ass suit on, huh? They just get this show done. Stuff don't, that stuff don't, that stuff, them ain't the folk that's your problem. Them folk with them cone ass head hat, them snow cone hat ain't your problem. It's them white boy with them suit and tie that sign bills, legislation, do amendments, call in hearings. Those the people that affect your ass. They let them little one-toothed ass folk walk around those little damn snow cone hat on. Their ass can't do nothing. Dumb ass can't hold a job.
That's right.
No, you don't work nowhere. Nigga. Where you work at? You holler nigga. No, damn well you ain't got no job. Waste no time, they broke ass. Somebody gonna recognize you at work. That was your white ass at talking about some nigga. Take this shit. You know good well, what job you going to? You know good well they have black folk all riled up. I mean, some damn circus clown. White folk put them in your face. Them white folk that hurt your ass, they got a suit and tie, carry a briefcase. They ass at the Pentagon. They ass going in the White House. They ass got all they call it secret. Man, why them old tired ass, one-toothed ass folk, them in the damn city with some cut-off jeans. No damn well don't live nowhere. They live with their damn parents somewhere in the damn woods somewhere. In West Virginia. Good well their ass don't live in no suburb nowhere. Somebody walk out and say, that was your ass I seen on TV last night. What you think? What you gonna be thinking? What you gonna see your name on the TV? You're like, I'm gonna kill all black folks. You're like, hell, I got kids. What? Your ass all right? I'm gonna come see you with that pistol. You know, good well their ass stay back up in some wood. Why you ain't never seen their ass on the news nowhere dead? Because their ass live in some bushes. I'm not impressed with that shit. What you need all these police out here for? That's right. You that damn bad, you should have came by your damn self. They gonna try that shit one time in some project. They count all that shit. They come on. They said, no. Police, no, your ass ain't leaving him. They always try to put that shit. Come, God, I go through the project. Nigga. You don't need no police. I better tell police, I'm not finna protect you. Listen, that's your right. You go there and tell them folks what they is. I'll be out here. Damn, if I'm finna get shot, that's your right. Go tell them. Especially that big one, tell his ass. He been waiting for somebody to tell him he a nigga. I tell you, he won't listen to me. He probably hear you. All that stuff would have been stopped. No police protection. That same thing with a black group. You want to run your ass into white folk neighborhood, you don't need no police protection. That's your ass. You go on there and do it. A lot of folk, this stuff will stop. So all that freedom of speech, you need no police protect you. That's your mouth. Go in there and tell them. Man, that stuff has been cut off. All right, this Holocaust got this started. Give me a minute, Robert. All right, come on. And burnt offering, this is what they're going to put for sacrifice. Listen, for Kataim did not.
Thou hadst no pleasure.
Basically, it didn't please him. Let's see what happened. I can prove that too. Listen.
Then said I, lo, I come.
You said then said what now?
Lo, I come.
Let me ask you a question. He was finna come now? What was before him? What was before him? That's tight. What was before him? I can't hear you. Say it again. Say it louder. He don't catch on the shit, do he? Why you think I told him to say it louder? Wrong. The man just clearly told y'all, this is bad that my people not listening. The man just said, sacrifice and offering for sin thou would have not neither had any pleasure. Then said I, lo, I
come.
What was before him?
The sacrifice.
People, y'all have got to start thinking. If I said I'm coming, what did I tell you was before me? This is bad. This is bad. I see why these white folk keep running through y'all ass now. Because y'all, this is terrible. Y'all just read this. Am I making this up? Let's back it. Come back down. Let's see. Maybe I'm making this up. Let's see this trick question. Let's see. Come on down. Come on. Come on down. Let's see. Oh, right here. Wherefore, when he cometh into the, when he come, he said, an oblation thou would have, but a body thou hast fitted to me for sacrifice, for Kataim did not please thee. 7. Then said I, behold, I. Was he coming before the sacrifice?
No.
He was coming after. Let's see what they did. They put in the head, in the head of the book, which is going to make it the Rosh. It is written of me that I should do thy
will,
O Elohim. 8. And saying before, Kata'im and oblation and, zabak. For Kata'im thou wouldest not, neither are they pleasing to thee, which are offered according to the Torah. Why did he say this twice? You gotta have 2 witnesses, because I can't just take it because he said it the first time. See, I want to be a good student. He only said it twice because at that time, the thing had to be confirmed. You just come in and you tell me, I say, he don't like sacrificing. That's all we've been doing is sacrificing. Where'd you get it from? Some just sparked me all of a sudden. My Lord told me at the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. So the thing need to be confirmed for me, okay? According to because that's what they were following. Then said I, behold, I to do thy
will.
O
Elohim.
He taketh away the second.
First.
He took away the first that he may establish that which
followeth.
He just said what came after sacrificing.
He did.
Which means he's your code. I just supplanted. I rose up and I took the place of.
Right.
This is what I do for a living.
Right.
I just went past him. I just passed him. This is what I do for a living. We look it up. Y'all put it up. I'll show you where it goes. But what scared me is y'all can read something here. Y'all don't even know what be going on. I got to get y'all clicking. Let me tell you, you got to click. It's got to hit you. It's got to move. I need y'all to pay. I'm not trying to trick y'all up, trip you up. Pay attention. We're looking at supplanting, supersede, replace. The man just told you, I come. It's written me to do your will. I'm taking away the first. That's the same thing Jacob did. I took away the first. And guess what? So I could establish what was following. Jacob took the heel of his brother, which means he was coming out after. I'm taking this nigga place, fresh off the bench. Huh? That's how we got to understand it. See, y'all believe stuff just because you heard it. I believe because I understand it. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. He took the place of, he superseded. Hello? That's how we want to understand it. We got to understand what we're doing. This conversation that he just gave us, it was supposed to make sense to us based off of what we knew. This is your code. This is Yeshrun, the upright one. Hello? Let's see something. 12 and 7. Let's see if I know what I'm doing. How about that? What I want? Kahala. I only want you to think about it. I only want you to think. I'll be saying thank, you'll be thinking stank. Now you ain't going to take no bath. Appreciate that, Jordan. You don't get a clap from Jordan. Maybe Jordan knows something we need to know that I already know. All right, there you go. This is 12 and 7, book of Kahala. How about that? Let's see what happens. Listen.
Then shall the dust return to the Oratz as it was, and the Ruach shall return unto Elohim who gave it. Vanity of vanities, said the Kahalah, all is vanity.
Come on.
And moreover, because the Kahalah was wise,
I couldn't imagine what he did.
he still taught the people knowledge.
You know, it's out you no word. I assure you, I'll still teach the people knowledge. Pay attention. Listen.
Yea,
What did he do?
he gave tube heed,
I pay attention. And do what happened?
and sought out, and set in order many mashalim.
I couldn't imagine how it was set. Tell me about it.
The Kahalah sought to find out acceptable dabarim,
Like what?
and that which was katab.
And that which was what now?
Katab
That which was written?
was Yeshar.
Trying to tell you. He just told you, it's written to me to do your will. That's why we know he had to be Yeshrun, upright. The upright one. You know who put that together? The Kahalah. Because I'm wise.
That's right.
Man, we just look at the definition of I go to work.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I had a friend years ago, they used to tell him, he'd be a receiver. He said, put up in the air.
Yeah.
Listen, he tell him, put it up in the air. He go get it. Tell me you ain't good when you do that. That stuff y'all talking about, that for random out even thought about or heard of. One he thought of, nobody knew nothing about him. That joker be on the line. He tell him, put it up. He gonna go get it. Chris was received. How good you gotta be when you do that? That's what he was. Still wasn't better than me. I'm putting up numbers on this. Y'all hear that? I'm putting up numbers on that. Cause I know it right. Y'all got it? See, it's all got to make sense when you're reading it. So that's why people were watching him when he came. When he was on the 2, you ain't going to believe it. He told you it was written of him, didn't it? Then he was upright. Yes, sir. Then he let you know he's supplanted. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. I superseded that. In your book told you he went far above all Shamaim. Yeah. Trying to show you he superseded. Isn't that right? Took the place of. That's what we understand about it. See, when we don't look at the dynamics of how this works, we miss a lot of key important parts. I need y'all guys to be proficient in your hearing and paying attention to things, because a lot of things key and trigger to make sense for us. It all makes sense when you start watching him and how he walks and how he worked. Y'all got it? That's our goal. We're trying to look at how he walked and how he worked. See, the people that watched him, that's how they knew. Because what do we learn about the knowledge, perception, appearance. See that? It makes sense. You think of watching, I mean, you're just looking. No, you're not just looking. When you're looking, you're taking knowledge of. Y'all got it? Observation. You're looking at appearances. You said, that looks like Canada. So it's not. Ain't that right? Because I'm looking, it favors you. So sometimes you can see somebody say, I seen it, I thought, no, they ain't they. That's how to be with this. They'll put stuff up, or people tell you stuff, it'll look like him, but when you really home in on it, you're right, that's not him. Y'all got it? When you really home in. Even with all Yahu, they call Elijah, when he was in the cave, and the cave shook, Yahuwah wasn't in it. A wind came by there too. He wasn't in it. Then there was a still small voice. The call, he heard the sound. Hello? That's what people look at. See, there's some familiarities that you have about him that most people won't pick up and get. Your cars are called 43 and 1. Your cars are called. They call it Ezekiel. Yeah. Cause a call. Let's say what got. Listen.
Afterward, he brought me to the doll, even the doll that looketh toward the Shadim.
And
behold, the kabod of Elohim of Yasharal came from the Darak of the Kadim.
It came by the east way? What? Read it again.
And behold, the kabod of the Elohim of Yasharal came from the Darak of the Kadim.
That's where it came from? That's where it went? Go ahead.
And his call was like a noise of many ma'im, and the arats shined with his kabod.
That's all I need. Pick me up at the second chapter, the third chapter, book of Barashit. Three and 6 would be good. Oh, well, say that 1 Corinthians 14, 14 and 5. Matter of fact, give me that first, 14 and 5, 1 Corinthians. You'll hold me 3 and 7.
Sir.
3 and 6, what I call?
Yes, sir.
Same thing. 1 Corinthians 14, 5. Let's see. All right, listen. Hold on. I would you cut that mic on.
I would that ye all spake with tongues,
But what happened?
but rather that ye nabba, for greater is he that nabba than he that speaketh with tongues.
Except,
He interpret,
That's right,
that the adah may receive edifying.
all right.
Now, Akim, if I come unto you speaking with tongues, what shall I profit you?
Except
I shall speak to you either by kazun, or by knowledge, or by nabba, or by doctrine,
Nabuah. Prophecy, yeah.
or by doctrine.
That's right. Teaching. All right.
And
Doctrine is basically something taught. He said, well, I'm a prophet. I'm going to come to you by something taught. See, this is what the people messed up at. Your book told you it was written in the Nabaim. That's right. So then Yahushua spake to those Yahudim. I can't remember what it was.
Shemon on him.
And the only way you can amon on him is how now? No, it's as the scripture had said, the top had said. So the problem is the people he came to were people that weren't actually taught. They didn't actually know. It's hard to reach people that don't know. So the people that he was actually proficient with or better or effective with were people that had knowledge of him. Even the woman from Canaan had enough sense. When he talked with her, why would she be sitting at the table? I'm from Canaan. You came to the Yehudi. And he let her know, it's not me for me to take the children's lakam and give it to dogs. She said, yeah, but even the dogs eat the crumb that fall from the Adon table. Referencing who? Ruth. Ruth. That they'll call Ruth. Because when Boaz told him, he said when she was gleaming, when they gleamed, he told them to drop something to the ground for her. Crumbs. That's what she ate. What the Benin wouldn't eat and throw down. And he recognized that this woman knew more than what everybody was thinking. And he gave her her request because she had knowledge. There's nobody you'll find he ran into that knew nothing. Even the blind man who was moot, who told him, he said, hold on for a minute. He told him concerning law, has it not been said that any man that could open the of the blind had to be an Elohim? Here's a man that's deaf and blind, yet he recites what's been said. They said that man was a sinner. He said, now we know that Elohim doth not hear Kataim, sinners. But if any man turn and be a Shakar Elohim, him Elohim heareth. That's who he's Shama. There's no one you will ever find he ran into that didn't have no knowledge. Absolutely no knowledge. It makes absolutely no sense. Why would I say they all need to be taught when I'm just going to help and just bring people and give them stuff and they have no knowledge? Now the man just told you, listen, brother, if I come to you, the only way this is going to work, I'm going to have to tell you something that's been revealed. I'm going to have to give you Nabuah or doctrine. Doctrine is something taught. That's the only way this thing going to make sense. But when you live in a Christiantic world, you just live and stuff just come to you. Impossible. It's never happened. A man that can't hear, can't see, had more knowledge than people with eyes and ears. The man was born a mute. They asked his mother and daddy. They said, here, age, let him speak for himself.
That's right.
He said, I don't know where that man came from, but I know if any man open the eyes of the blind, this man got to be an Elohim. Which means I had knowledge of the Abba. Mm-hmm. That there's a superior one over. All right, come on. Don't worry about it. That's just me ranting and raving. You wait on Jesus. Come on.
And even things without Kai giving
life.
sound.
Giving what?
Sound.
They give a call. They give a call. Things without life give a call. You know what? Leaf off a tree. Going across concrete. What it do? Quiet. How much life it got? But it give a sound.
That's right.
Was he lying?
Nope.
He said even things that don't have life give sound. Listen.
whether pipe or harp.
Wow. He talking about instrument. I gave you some. We don't use an instrument. We're going to use something that's going to be similar move, because that leaf will move by what? By the wind, by the spirit. The same way that harp or that pipe will work. Well, the harp will work from the hand. The pipe will work from the wind, the spirit. When you're breathing, people don't remember, you blowing in the horn, you know you're breathing spirit into it. That's life you're breathing out into it. Why you think it ain't giving the sound? Because it's getting life. You're giving life to it. That's the same thing he's trying to tell me to get the Ruach. He's giving you life. Can the instrument play sitting there by itself?
No, sir.
You take it up and put it in your lips and you start to blow.
That's right.
And it started from your paw. So is it hard to believe and understand that each does not live by the come alone, but by every? How does that horn blow? By every word that come out from your mouth. Listen.
It give a distinction in the call.
Hold on for a minute. Let me see what happened. Hold on, we done left down. What happened? They done went too fast. Except?
They give a distinction in the call.
What happened?
How shall it be known what is piped or harped?
You know you can make a trumpet play like a guitar. There has to be a distinction. I know people can play a piano like a drum. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let's go right quick, 2 and 7. 2 and 6, 3 and 6. Barashit. Cole. No, I saw you, Cole.
Yes.
You getting old. Look at Chris. He old too. You want to be old like Chris? Keep living. You got to live 150 years to get there where Chris at. All right, listen.
And when the Ashar saw that the ox was too for food, and that it was pleasant to the and a ox to be desired to make one wise.
What did she do? You said how the eyes work. She took knowledge from the appearance and for what she knew. They had told why they weren't supposed to eat of the tree. The tree had knowledge. The tree could alert your conscience. It could stimulate the conscience, your decision of right and wrong. They're like when they sat there and they saw that they were naked. You didn't believe what they did. They took knowledge? No, they had knowledge. They didn't take knowledge. They activated it. They move according to that knowledge. We need to put something on. We ain't got no business around here like that butt naked. Now, what's wrong with these niggas? They walk around with their ass crack out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. These niggas need some of that fruit out their garden.
Yeah.
Your ass crack that much inside your pants, and you don't know you need to put something on. You need to go to the garden.
Yeah.
That's sin. No, what you doing is sin. We trying to reverse it. Let's see what happened.
She took of the pari thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her Ashar with her, and he did eat.
Mm-hmm.
And the of them both were open.
And what happened?
And they knew that they were Ara. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
Mm-hmm.
And they shammed the call of Yahuwah Elohim, halak in the gun in the cool of the yum.
In the afternoon.
And Adam and his Ashar hid themselves from the pani of Yahuwah Elohim amongst the ox of the gun.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahuwah Elohim Yakra unto Adam, and said unto him, Where art thou?
What he saying?
And he said, I shamma thy coal in the gun, and I was afraid.
In paradise. And you said, what happened? What did he do?
And he said, I shamma thy coal in the gun, and I was afraid.
What'd you do?
Because I was Ara, and I hid myself.
What was the sound? Your call said when he heard it, he said it sounded like water. Mm-hmm. He said it was coming toward the east. Yeah. That's what the gun was.
Yeah.
The sound had a distinction in it. Mm-hmm. Amen. Book of Kazum, when Yuchanan told you, he said, I heard the voice that spoke to me. It sounded like many waters. See, there's a distinction in the sound. See, all these people ears were tuned. In the book of EU, he said he opened their ear to discipline. He opened their ear to discipline. They could hear, they knew he's coming. They knew he was coming. I could hear it, and they knew I'm going to see his face. We would doubt knowledge. We would doubt we don't have any idea. That's why it's important we had to go through here, and we had to question a lot of things that people just give us. Because it's amazing that Kazun told us about the water. Now we hear your Yakaza call talking about water. And Adam, in the beginning, told us, said, I heard your sound. I could hear the sound of you coming. And Shaul said, except there be extinction, how you going to know? How you going to know? Could have been a typhoon coming. For us, I guess we don't really take it serious enough on how we had to home and tune in and stuff. And it'll hurt you over time. Because y'all are lazy people. Y'all like Parker. Y'all brilliant but lazy. Y'all remember that when Dr. Ott told him that? He said, me, Dr. Ott, Peter. He said, Parker, brilliant but lazy. We gotta home into this stuff and get this stuff right. I'm not just up here just talking for my health. We really gotta get this right. I'm angry when I'm doing this because I'm not angry with Yahuwah. I'm angry for the fact that there have been so many disruptions put out here to keep us from getting the truth. Because they know, just like they heard, if we can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, like these people pick up distinct sound and start to understand with our lives, then he said, we'll be converted. He said, I'll heal them. That's the whole narrative why we got to put 3 versions up here. They don't want you to hear. Not with your ears. Not with your Ruachni ears. They don't want you to see what you looking saying, everybody start me seeing how we saw King James all these years and people still ain't broke away. All these churches, all these educators, all the Jakes, these folks have been to seminary. They know there's no way this book is an original book. They know this. Yet they still perpetrate the lie. People sit in the audience. I've talked to people sitting in the audience. This guy told me he had so much knowledge at the bank. He was talking. You know what? Put him up in the computer. I was sitting here talking about some business. Somebody brought me to meet this guy. He's the president of the bank. We were talking. And he talked. We was talking. He was talking more. He told me. Me, I'm talk. I told him, not Christian. He said, no. Knew a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I looked at the man, I was like, where you go? He told me. I said, you know more. He said, yeah, he said, but I like him. He said, okay, listen, when you heard, listen, I was like, I don't know how you could possibly sit there. People sat in the audience with these people knowing this man knows nowhere near what this man knows. When that man told me what he knew sitting here, I was blown away. I was sitting here like, whoa, he know a lot. So if I'm telling you he know a lot, what you thinking? This nigga clearly sat me and told me he sits at a Christian church. I was blown away. He said, but I like him though. He said, I like him. You like what you can do. Because he know this man couldn't condemn me. He don't know enough. Your church is competent enough, I can run through this thing. No condemnation. He will never come here. Pull me up on his computer. He said, I watch you. Go to a Christian church. No way more. Listen, when I tell you that, boy, the man is smart. President of the bank, he's very smart. I ain't talking about from banking. I'm talking about what I heard him sit here and talk about. I was just blown away like, this man, you actually said a Christian church, Sunday worship, and the man you're talking about is an asshole from the Falkers. Asshole. He said, but I like him. You know what I'm saying? He already know. He said, but I like him. All these people sit here and perpetrate this mess, and they damage the other people. He is just the danger the person sat there. And the book told, you make them folk twofold the child of Sheol to yourself. Because that man definitely going to get worse. Definitely got to get worse than that preacher. It makes sense, twofold. You know how many these guys sat and put themselves in these congregations and know they know better than this stuff and sit right there because they're comfortable. Because you can play. He know there's no way he could ever condemn it. They don't know enough. Listen, y'all won't want to talk to him. He'll shut you down. He knows a lot. I was blown away with what he knew. I was really blown away with him. I was like, Other guy with me, his ass was just lost. He was just blown away. He was sitting there, he said, I didn't know you was on it. Because I don't have them conversations. There's no reason to have no conversation about me on no YouTube. Absolutely not. He was blown away. He was like, I didn't. Father, son, you still don't know. Now he having this conversation with you. This one never came up unless he pulled it up and he just said it. Other than that, we'd have never had that conversation. And he was sitting there, he was so dumbass that he didn't know what was going on. He was just sitting there trying to figure out between what we were talking about, trying to figure it out. This dumbass didn't know what was going on. Right for the soul. But I just tell y'all, man, and it's scary that these people will drag all these people to Sheol, and they know better. They know better. None of you guys go to seminary are not going to be more fluent. They're going to be more fluent on Greek. They're going to be fluent. They're going to be much more fluent than their congregants. They're going to definitely be more fluent than them. They're going to be knowledgeable about a lot of things that these people should know, and they're not going to tell them. They're going to leave them right where they are. You know what's scary? That a Jehovah's Witness, a Methodist, a Baptist, which is Christian, all set, same places, do the same test, and ask come out and go to different religions. That's scary. That all y'all dumbass sit in here and put the same answer on their question. Answer to pass the test, you got here. I might have got number 3 wrong, you got 4 wrong, but overall we both passed. And you go to Methodist, I go to Christian. That's scary. That is very scary. That everybody can sit right there and do it. Yet on the day of Ukar Shabur, everybody came down and continued in it. Parthian, Mede, Elamite, dwellers of Mesopotamia, Cappadocia, Phrygia, Pamphylia, strangers of Rome, Greeks and Arabians, Yehudi, and proselytes. All these people here now just popped up. Everybody hear that man speak their language, and nobody broke out and said, listen, when I get back, I'm doing the proselyting thing with new converts. I get back, I'm doing that Crete thing. Crete. You see what I'm saying? That's scary that you can sit out and hear that, and everybody will leave and walk out with different information, and they know this. The schools are just there. You sit here and you facilitate this shit. They put these poison pills in these congregations. These churches today, you can't get, you couldn't find an application for one for the job unless you're not already been in seminary. Years ago, it'd be the spirit. I like how I can feel he got the spirit. Now your ass got resume, got to have that, and you got to get a doctorate. And you really want to get the good job. You got to have a doctorate in theology. Listen, church will make you file applications. Application, interviews, the whole 9. References, all this shit. They run through all the kids. They sleep with all the women. That's what they think and make these preachers. They seminary degrees. Degree. Hell, they ain't even got the right temperature.
That's right.
Hell, worry about their degrees for. They do better if they came in with a deodorant. No, they really don't. Degree. Don't mal cool people. We full. And I got sounded our soul out. No, but this is the thing that I'm trying to get us to understand is they knew they could recognize, even when Adam and them were in trouble, they could recognize he's coming back. Why is it we in trouble, we haven't recognized that man getting ready to come back? All the odds are there as well, the sign to alert us to know that things are changing and he's getting ready to come back. Like saying, even with the season, look at it, we in it, supposed to be summer. Hell, we still getting cold weather today. You're like, what in the world? When it cold, man, you walk out, left your jacket. Man, I keep a coat in my truck. Hell, I'm about to buy me one of them damn snow jackets just keeping the back seat. In summertime, man, you can throw your jacket. Man, it be so hot, you got to throw all your coats. And you see your coat, you get hot. In the summertime, for you got to put on sweaters and put on, it's bad. That man trying to tell him, man, you can't discern it. You know, he's showing people, but it makes sense. And you know why it makes sense to throw the weather off? Anybody paid attention to his weather? He said, anybody paid attention to my forecast? I've been telling you for the longest thing happening, what's going to come, but anybody paying no attention. Folks still trusting the weatherman, old jank ass. Man, old folk, hell, they did better with their knee. Ooh. I'm getting ready. It's going to be a bad cloud. You know what? Them white folks look at that and say, they on that poor rock, That's a storm. They say, you can smell it in the air. I'm in the country, you can smell rain. Man, it's a smell that comes. You can smell it when it hit on you. Can smell it have a smell to it, ain't it? These folk, man, that shit. All you smell. These folk done shit at the air. It is bad. Somebody done shit. It's raining. They done messed up everything now. I know it's fine. I'm just being honest. All the sign folk, you know, it was old folk knew stuff. Man, my dad tell me, he said, it's gonna snow. I said, snow. He said it had to get a little warm. He said it's too cold to snow, it won't stick. I try to figure out too cold to stick. That was saying what they need. Old folk watched stuff they knew. They understood. They watched stuff. Cause you gotta remember, these people, like my mother and other people, not just using my mother, they grew up in the field, so it was important for them. They had to know when to plant. And the only way to know them folk, like older folk even used the almanac back then. There were old folk used the almanac, but a lot of folk, they were the almanac. Almanac, they knew, they ain't just go out there plant kind of stuff. They knew when it was time to plant. They knew it was time to tear the ground up so you be getting ready toward it. They know you left the ground like just leave. You got to let the ground do what it do. It's hard, it's cold, on food with it. They weren't out there no damn snow trying to break no ground or to plant nothing. That was stupid. He said it made by much sense for some stuff for doing. You trying to harvest some damn stuff in the winter. He's doing that dumb. Nobody harvesting no snow. And these folks got us out here in the damn snow trying to around here hunting Easter eggs. Damn rabbit done laid no egg out here no damn snow. Hey, man, people's just that dumb. Just dumb. We bad off, man. They messed us up. Stuff we know, I don't remember last time I hardly looked up, especially at nighttime. Be going to go, you don't pay. Old folk in the country, you be out there. Man, you be out there at nighttime, you key out there, you watch the snow, the moon, all that stuff you watch. The yard, we think about how many, when last time you looked up at it? We be at Rudy. Well, not Rudy. You see it now? You look at it. He's hiding. No, you said, what happened now? Hold on. Oh, you used to work at the job. In the daytime? In the daytime, yeah. And you to see the stars and stuff there. Rudy is having a ball. You to see the stars then? Who? Oh, you be looking up to? Yeah, well, I can see it with country people. And I ain't saying being funny. Because, like, you out a lot of time. Like, you would be paying. In the city, I go, shit, man, we ain't looking at that stuff. We want night to go to the club. Wait a minute. That's not something, you'd be surprised how much we keep our heads down. You outside, so because it's so dark, you'll have that one light, that damn thing be buzzing. That street pole, you hit, that thing be buzzing, that thing. Country light buzz. And they scared as hell like us. Like if I go out, they're like, you better hurry, run your ass in the house because I'm right in front of you. They're like, I'm not standing out here in the dark. Country, but you don't start in the country. People, man, I walk that street, man, when a car comes, you hear that damn thing miles before it comes. You hear that thing in the background, and when it comes, that light hit your ass, you don't even move, you'll stand in the grass and wait. That thing, whoa, all that light, you like, damn, I need that light. And they just right back at the, man, your eye, I'm tired, man, you got to home in. You need listen, you got to put all that cocoa bean light in your eye. Man, y'all ain't seen no dog. Country, country get black dog. I'm telling you, man, when the dog come up and tap you on your shoulder and say, you scared. I'm telling you. And the dog be trembling. You're like, boy, we got to hurry up and get up out of here. I'm telling you, but shh. Man, that country rough, boy. Listen, but you paid attention to stuff like looking up and stuff. Like right from the country, you look up in the country. How many times you look up now? I mean, at nighttime lately. Most it do it because you know the city light. Folks don't realize. City, man, this shit it dull you out. You don't pay attention to stuff you will pay attention to. You keep up with like being outside. Most shit it dull. Listen, man, get in the house. When we get how that TV come on, damn stars, everything. We ain't trying to look at that. We trying to look at all the stars on TV. Chris Rock ass getting slapped. That's it. That's the only thing we look. I'm just saying, all stars we looking at, the gas acting, he played. That's when outside they don't pull our attention away from everything. Now that man, it was, man, you had to enjoy it. When we was out there, you had to get all you can get in because you get ready to come in the house. And then you had to get it in. They'd be like, won't be long, y'all can get ready to come in. You're like, oh, yeah, I got to hurry up. They play something right quick. They get something, you got to do something quick. Or you know you got to go in, you got to get in that dirty ass water. Better get all you can get in. I'm telling you, boy. It's just, y'all don't believe it. They don't like you go outside, now you might look up, but see, they don't blind you out. That's what they do. Y'all don't know Kanye's actually got an ordinance against all them lights out there. I know most of y'all didn't know it. They got an ordinance against them. We got some light that shine up at that sign. Y'all see them? Them lights can't go but so high. Yeah, that's an ordinance. You know why? They say because you can't see the cougar beam. That's an ordinance. You know what you're going to say? You're not going to see no damn Scott, them light doing to him. They're not doing it. It's an ordinance against it. They saying that the people want to see, this is the truth. They want to see the natural cougar beam or ore. They took it, that's what happened. You go to all them play them city light. Don't matter, how many times you to look at the star, just stand out, just look at it. Building, everything got your sin, you got to work, you got to go. That's what they took away from us. So guess what? We lost our alertness toward looking at something getting ready to come. Now, rain pouring our air for 4 hours. We talking about, man, I'm thinking about the rain. Wet as hell. It's stuff you knew because you watched the, like, at nighttime, when you don't see no star, it's going to rain. If you see the cougar beams out, it's not going to rain. It's stuff you learn in the country, you pay attention. You pay attention to that stuff. If the cougar beans out, it's not raining. You will not look up and see no cougar beans raining. You know why the clock on? They're going to cover it. Then you're going to get your rain. All those things we watch, I watch at nighttime, we go out and we look, and you can't see the cougar bean, you know it's going to rain. We lost that. Now you got to wait on, back years ago, Guy Sharp on Channel 11. His old ass gone, now what we going to do? You remember Guy Sharp? You remember him, Kasha? Yeah, remember Larry? Yeah, it's from Atlanta. How you remember Guy Sharp? Channel 11 News? White hair? Hold on for a minute. Your ass ain't been gone that long. You was over there for 2 weeks in Japan. You don't remember Guy Sharp? White face, white hair. That was Guy Sharp. He's still living. Look it up for me. We not having this. Look, I say he did. Don't do that. Pick one. He said he had. Karen said he was on that bus last week. We finna find out. Oh, hold on, boss. Guy Sharp gave you $20. Give me 10. Hold on.
His daughter's a meteorologist now.
His daughter a meteorologist. She female shark. He was Guy Sharp. Hold on. Listen. Hold on, stop. Listen. When he died?
Oh. You serious? Guy Sharp, you know? Guy Sharp.
The man just he died in 2004. Can you go check behind him?
Man, this man look like this. This man told me Guy said he had white hair.
You know what he looking at? He seen a white man and his suit fitted and his shoes was shining. He said, man, that Guy Sharp. Stop it. I know they did. Karen. Why does Karen think he seen Guy? And he said, Guy Sharp didn't give you that no $20. He's cheap as hell. Guy Sharp been retired. I seen him a little old man. That man ain't getting no money. I seen him. He gave you $20.
Yeah, this man gave me.
Give him some of the $20.
You know how many years?
You know how many? He thought like it was just a year or two. Man, that's a long time. 2003. That's him right now. You don't remember him, Kasha? You remember him now, right? Man, you know what? I don't want nobody else to go overseas for 2 weeks and come back. That man don't remember nobody in America no more. He thought, you saw rock. I'm your raw. He thought, I can't remember. My English is very bad. Look at that. Why Carrie in underneath picture? Carrie, hold on for a minute. Hold on, bye. Guy Sharp getting this stuff, getting makeup on. Guy Sharp at the restaurant, all this stuff. Where Carrie ass at? That's all I want to know. Find Guy Sharp on the bus getting Carrie $20. Carrie, why we don't see him here, Carrie? That man look like Carrie don't start that line. That man say I ain't never gave no nigga no $20. You look at that fatty man like, I gave your ass $20? He looking like, I'm dead. I'm about to get up. Here you go. Now he got him confused. Who you got him confused with? You know what? He got him confused with another meteorologist. Boss it. Right, look, do my face. Look up the other meteorologist. Other meteorologist named Guy Sharp. They gave him, He said that one dead too, Kerry. What time that man gave you that $20? What day that was? I mean, you remember what year?
It been probably about 4 or 5 years.
4, 5 years. Got shot, raised from the dead. Look up, got shot, raised from the dead. So the man was dead for 2004. 4, 5 years ago, put up back at what, 2016? So he came back 12 years later, resurrected from the dead, to ride the bus at the airport to get carried $20 and tell him his daughter's a meteorology too. And said, make sure you tell Smith about it. He gonna laugh his ass off. He sure called it though, didn't he? How you feel about this story?
The man told me.
He said the man told him, that man said, you see me? I'm a guy that's short. You still checking on it?
I'm trying to see who it is.
Oh, he looking at the phone. He trying to see who that man was. So you can put in your phone who that man was who gave me $20. That's in your phone? That's a Twitter account. The man on Twitter? Oh, LinkedIn. He's on LinkedIn. Johnny Beck. Johnny Gamble, because he a white man. You remember that? You looking at one Johnny Beck. Johnny Beck. I remember Johnny. No, do you remember Johnny Beck?
Yeah.
Do you know Nato Jacob?
No.
Do you know that? Do you
Remember Johnny Beckman?
Johnny Beck. It was Johnny Beckman who told me, I'm Guy Shaw. My daughter's name is Female Shaw. Listen, I harm y'all people. This was, look at that. There you go right there. Wait a minute. That's who gave you the money, $20. That's Johnny Beckman. That man, he ain't white. You know who it could have been? He said he talked about Eastern Airlines, a weatherman. Talked about a lot of stuff on Eastern Airlines.
He told me that Eastern Airlines owned Southwest.
He told you Eastern Airlines on Southwest. Eastern Airlines sold out, and then they were ValueJet, and then they was AirTran, and AirTran moved over, and they were bought out by Southwest.
Some of the people that own
Eastern Airlines, they own Southwest because that was AirTran who bought out ValueJet that crashed, and they wasn't nobody to fly it. But I'm telling you how they became AirTran. Because they put them damn explosive canisters on there and blowed up them damn people on there. And nobody was flying. So they changed the name and painted AirTran, and them dumbass folk got on there and they just peeled the paint. The damn thing was clearly told them ValueJet. And they felt safer. Like them dumbass folk go to them places and don't believe in on 13th floor, they put 14 now. Do your counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the ass gonna get to 13 where they gonna put a 14, but the ass feels safer. See, you got folk dumb as shit, man. Folk dumb as shit out here. They don't know no better. They don't know no better. I'm just being honest. People dumb as shit. They don't know no better. But yeah, that's not you care about that. Let us know if Johnny, if he come back again. That'd be his second appearance, third appearance if he come back again. But I'm gonna get ready to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all. Main thing we want to do, let's make sure we get this right. I'll be honest, I'm an angry man. I will not tell you I'm an angry man. You know why? Because all our souls on the line. I'll laugh and I do say something funny. Make no mistake, one thing I will not do, I mean this, I will not play with your soul. I ain't gonna play with your soul. If I don't go along with it, I'm gonna tell you up front, you got a right to know that. That's not something I don't go along because I'm serious about it when it comes to my soul. It's just too important. I ain't give up. As much I gave up, been doing what I'm doing this year, to come this far and get relaxed and say, let me just bind to what somebody tell me. When I woke up to the knowledge that Jesus wasn't Jesus and to salvation, what they told me, my whole world unraveled. To having to change and tell the people and make the transformation and do what I have to do. And I ain't do that now to settle for no shit. I ain't do that. I could have stayed with Jesus. If I'm comfortable just taking anything somebody give me, I could have stayed with Jesus, okay? I'm not comfortable. I got to go through this and look through it. I got to make sure I secure mine as well as your salvation. You have a right to know. No hidden cards, tricks. The people don't need it. You need to know so you can make a conscious decision for yourself. Don't sit here and move from that and feel like, okay, I'm on Shabbat, I'm good. A lot of people have died for Shabbat, on Shabbat, after Shabbat, believing Shabbat, and they're not going to get in. All those people he killed in the wilderness, you ain't going to believe it, they weren't Sunday worshipers. You ain't going to believe something else. They weren't uncircumcised. They weren't people that didn't believe in tassels. All this stuff you got that you think that's going to secure you, there are people that died with this same idea and understand of this, but they didn't understand the severity of you got to stay with the plan. You cannot veer, you cannot turn off from the plan. The plan is straight. Y'all got me? He told you enter ye in. Because that which was written was upright. That's the only way you're going to enter in. The gate straight. And the way narrow. Y'all got it? It's narrow. You can't get in no any kind of way. That's why I told you don't turn to the right or to the left. It's too narrow. You can't do it. Y'all got it? It's like in the country, they had them roads. Anybody come by, you got to get in the ditch. I remember the country we ride, 2 cars come on each other. Folk, it been on, folk look for me. Somebody just go and get in the ditch. You pull over kind of ditch, and folk ride on by, you come out the ditch. Nobody jumped out the car. The hell you doing? My turn. The folk that respect, they did. You know what? If we saw that kind some way, they don't even wait no time with it. Go on, pull over to the ditch. Let them, I'm telling them damn ditch. They know how to pull that car enough over there. Let them pass. Get back on the road. It was that narrow. He made it too narrow. Everybody ain't getting by. Y'all hear me? You can't get by. You're going to stay straight or you got to get in the ditch. Y'all got me? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay straight. We ain't getting in the ditch. That's two.